Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Now, I don't know why. I should have checked this before I got on here. I want to make sure that the mic is being picked up through the. Oh my God, I'm going to have to wait till they come in here. I want to make sure the mic is being picked up through here and not the microphone or the computer because it sounds so faint when it's that way. Motherfucker. Let's see when someone come in and say if they can hear it or not. Ow! Before I start talking, honey, yeah, I don't see it moving like that, T. Hold on. I'm gonna have to restart this. Let's try this. No. Come on, Louisa. Louisa, can you hear me good? Does this sound low? Does it sound horrible? Does it sound echoey? Listen, I'm gonna get me a Yeti mic. Can I get me a Yeti mic? Let me get me a good old Yeti mic. Let me get me a good old Yeti mic. Can I get a Yeti? Tell me you can hear me, Louisa, before I continue doing what I'm going to do and say what I need to say. Listen, I can't be here that long. Come on in here. Come on in here, Escobar. How you doing? So listen, I can jump straight into what I want to say. So first of all, shout out to my people, my viewers, my commenters, my supporters, those who buy products, pay for classes, do events, come out and meet a motherfucking bitch. Because we all know a lot of these motherfucking hoes, scam artists and fraudulent ass bitches done fucked up a lot of you people's perspective in the sense of you got scammed by, what's that girl's name? The conscious community, honey, the lesbian looking one. She's in the closet too. But anyway, so these people scam you off of thousands of dollars. You donate, you send money in to meet these people, and nobody show up. But as I tell people, bitch, Mystic ain't about that because I go suck some dick for some money. I go take a titty out or two for some motherfucking money. Okay. I don't have to do spiritual work for money. I do this because I'm passionate about that. And I love seeing people have their life changed. Period, point blank. That's what it comes down to. Because you tried going to your parents, you tried asking the government for assistance, you tried asking a whole bunch of people for assistance. No one was able to do that for you, right? So you decided to invest in yourself to learn how to do it for your motherfucking stuff, and you got what it is that you motherfucking needed. So that's why I'm here for. So, like I said, to meet the people that I met when I was out, and I only went to one state because I think Louisiana, I think Texas, we got all these foldaway hairs coming right now. I think Louisiana, I think Texas need their own little time with me. Arizona and part of Texas, and some people came out from Idaho, Utah, Ohio. Come on in here, Ohio. One person came out from Illinois. Come on in here. And they were a part of a beautiful process. I even took a girl from here. So no one, like you guys knew when I was going and how I was going, but no one that I knew personally knew that I was going. And some people were like, what happened if something would have happened to you? We wouldn't have known nothing. Baby girl, I'm protected, bitch. I run with the baddest bitch. You hear me? I run with the baddest bitch, girl. I don't listen. Hello, bitch. Listen, we're gonna have a long life on this motherfucking planet, bitch. We got too much shit we gotta do. Bitch, there's not enough time in one day. What people can accomplish in 24 hours, bitch, it take me 24 years to finish. Come on in here. So anyway, I'm so excited. I had so much fun. I had to cut it short only because I had work out to do back here. And yeah, it was very, very interesting. I was a part of initiation process, which I won't even go into to talk about that because as I tell you guys, a lot of my stuff is very private. I'm a very private type of person. A lot of my stuff is open. I'm open to sharing things and experiences with you guys. But I always tell you guys, one rule to real magic is shutting the fuck up. Okay, silence is golden, but you don't talk about, oh yeah, I went to this and I went to the river and I went to the ocean, I pissed, I shit it. I gave an offering up to Ogu Manu and I went to Okshobo and I did it, but bitch, nobody does that but wannabes. Just like nobody brags about shit that's not really there unless they wish they had it. Come on in here. So like I said, it was very fun. We met a few people too, a few established people. I said, bitch, it's so weird how you don't even know who's connected to what until you actually get in it. So we met some people known, not really known. When I say known, bitch, we mean established, which I caught some information after I came back. Because see, when I came back, I said, let me awaken, because that whole spiritual process shuts down physical logic. You know, everything is just it's spiritual. So you're feeling things, you're tasting things, you're smelling shit, you're having spiritual experiences, and you're just like, so I'm like, bitch, in the city I live in, bitch, I need to be logic. Okay. Spiritual is there, but I need to be logic. So I had some time, a day or two to, recuperate. I think when I first landed, I went into my spiritual place that I normally go into. I got some herbs there and anyway. So I don't want to be too long winded with that. So we had fun and I even got a part of the process that I was in, you get a little a box, and I can't even show you guys the front of the box. I'm not even supposed to show you this box, period. But I have this little box, and there's things in this that is very sacred to you, your spirits, and your whole process. And I'm just so thankful for this experience. I'm so thankful that I got to meet my sister. People don't know this, but there's people that I talk to that I don't talk about. They don't come in here. We don't drop names. I'm just a very private person. And we're going to segue into something with all this too when I'm done. But one of my sisters own a shop in Louisiana. I got a lot of supporters out there in Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana. I got a lot of supporters out there. I won't say no locations and all that, but shout out to my people. But anyway, so one of my sisters was there. She needed some spiritual magnification. Y'all, this is why I can't do long fucking hair. This hair is 24 inches, y'all. This is why I can't do fucking long ass hair and I can't do human hair. Cause this shit be like blowing every fucking word. Bitch, this shit is like annoying. Girl, I be thinking people be liking human hair just to give off a look. Because bitch, I ain't nothing like no synthetic. I don't care what nobody say. And synthetic lasts you for a very long time. I had a synthetic wig for 3 years. Nobody even knows synthetic neither. Okay. So anyway, I met my sister for the first time. We got a lot in common. We're both Caribbean blooded, except for, oh shit, I can't even say that because people are going to link it. And I told her that I want our relationship to be private because when your relationship is private, haters can't come in and fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? When your relationship is public and people know that you're connected with people will do everything in their power to fuck that shit up. So I said I want to keep our relationship private because that's just what I want to do. And we shared a lot of stuff. We cried together, we laughed together, and I'm not gonna say we're besties, but we have a lot in common. And in this life, we were meant to meet each other. So that's why I said Louisiana and Texas need their own time. They need their own dedication with me. But either way, and she doesn't have a YouTube channel either. She said YouTube is just too much for her. She said all this whole YouTube sector shit, black sector, white sector, gay sector, she can't do it. So anyway, she's literally like me when I become fully white. Because the Queen of England said that white is a state of mind, and whiteness is basically education and money, right? So I wonder what they mean about being black. So she's like me when I become fully white. Like all about knowledge and money and just everything else, bitch. Bye. I see you talking, hater. We're gonna keep it moving. I'm not there yet, but that's yeah. But anyway, maybe because she got some background in being actually in something, like being in a process of something and staying through it, because she's still connected with her brother and shit. But either way. So we shared a lot of good stuff, y'all. We had a great conversation about some good stuff, some spiritual experiences. We saw some spiritual stuff. And I actually, because unfortunately, some of the things that we did, we're not allowed to take pictures of. In fact, they were very much like no cameras, no mics, no nothing. I took pictures of outside situations and stuff. I'm not posted on Instagram just yet because I want to like flip things around and stuff because I don't want people to know exactly where we were located at. A lot of people don't know about Arizona. They don't know about the airs of Arizona. But like I said, for me, I'm that type of person that like to live in the moment. I'm not about, oh my God, there's a bird on a rock. Oh my God, you guys, there's Grand Prairie. Oh my God, is this the Grand Canyon? Oh my God. So anyway, we had a spiritual experience, you guys, literally the day that I came back, and I took a picture of that. And I'm going to show y'all, and I want y'all to tell me what y'all think it is. But anyway, I had some fun in Arizona, and yes, the people who actually donated for me to travel lavishly, bitch. Yes. I had security, bitch. Yes, girl, we had top line security. Yeah, see, if I was one of those messy girls too, I would have did something with the security. But anyway, security, we had just, it was so, girl, it was so nice. Girl, it was so nice. And one of my friends, she thinks she a psychic or something, bitch. She's like, girl, something is telling me that you're nearby. What's telling you that I'm nearby, girl? What do you mean I'm nearby? Something is telling me that you're nearby. Is something going on that you're not telling me about? I said, no, bitch, I'm still in California. Bitch, I couldn't make it to the trip because I just had things I do. I was booked. So I couldn't go on a trip. So I was booked. And girl, she knew I was there, but I had to play off like I wasn't. What are you doing, girl? I'm working. Where are you at? I'm at Walmart. Oh. Even to where she was like, and I know she's put 20s on 10s, y'all, because she was like, girl, you at Walmart right now. Ask them, do they have blah, 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 blah. She's never said that. I said, okay. I was like, do you guys have blah, blah, blah? And I'm like doing this to the lady. And she's like, I don't know if we have that. I don't know if we, and I covered the mic on the phone. I'm like, I guess people don't know what that means. I guess that's too old school for some people, winking your eye and shit. But anyway, so we did some good stuff, y'all. We had a lot of fun. And, like, so when I came back to Cali, I came back to motherfucking reality. And let me show you a picture before we actually continue. So when we got back, we did a spiritual thing because, of course, that whole thing was a spiritual trip. When we came back, we did a little spiritual tea to kind of, because like I said, I took one of my people there. One of my people went with me, honey. We're going to call her Jan Jan. Hey, Jan Jan. She watched too, honey. So listen. One of my people... Okay. So, do you guys see this right here? Okay, it's too damn bright. This is in my city. The day after we came back. I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to post this to my IG because it's so bright and the camera's not gonna get it. So it looked like some type of meteorite hit. And I kid you guys not. One of the people when we were doing our little thing, that was out in the middle of the street because we're seeing some little fairy shit moving, and I'm like, girl, she here. I'm like, girl, she here. But anyway, they were freaked out. And so we asked around, like people were posting pictures in my city because some people saw it even in my city. Like we got a little page of our locals, and people were like, did anybody see this? And blah 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 blah. And you saw different pictures. So some people had the tell of it. Some people had it right when it was starting to magnify, y'all. But it was energy. It was energy manifesting in physical form, and that's a beautiful thing to witness with your physical eyes. Because usually when you see stuff like this, that's not a meteor, that's not an explosion of some sort. You see it spiritually. You have to close your eyes and you have to see it that way. But to see that shit physically and have it on camera, bitch, it was like mind blowing. Like I'm still getting like chills thinking about it because it was just like, it's so crazy how spirituality is. And that's why I'm so passionate about spirituality. And I just don't understand how people could claim to be spiritualists and they're not passionate about it. And even people who are interested in it, if you're interested in it, you still have to be passionate about it. And being passionate about it is putting dedication into it and researching things and studying things and being involved in things. It's not about sitting at home all day and typing up shit and Googling shit. It's about actually getting into the land and putting your feet in sands and natural waters and dirt and playing with mud and playing with fecal matter of the birds and dead snakes and shit. That's what it's about. It's about becoming connected to the earth and the art. That's what it's about. But a lot of people, they think they're spirituals because they know 1 or 2 spells or 20 spells or 30 spells, or they've heard of rituals. And that's just the saddest thing to me. Like, I really do pity you because there's things known as plateauing. And this is with anything. When you work out, when you have a diet plan, when you're on diet, like vitamins and stuff, you have to stop or you have to adjust your dosages, even with medication, because your body will become too used to it. and it does nothing for you no more. So the same thing with magic. Like people will do rituals over and over again and talk about they've been doing this ritual for 20 or 30 years. That's a motherfucking lie. Because unless you're doing some heavy time shit, that spell done came and gone. Because the more you know, the more you grow, the more is expected out of you. When you reach kingship or queenship, much more is required from you versus someone who doesn't know anything about that. And that's why we say that the pastors and the ministers of the churches and the leaders and the high priestesses and the high priest are at the bottom of the barrel, because more is expected out of you. It's not about, oh my God, I'm the greatest and I know the best and I know this and that. Because when you get to that point, spirits are now going to start asking you for some big time shit. And you don't have the resources to give them what they want, bitch. Bye-bye. And you can take it however you want to take that. But bye-bye. So a lot of people, they've already had their exit points and they have to maintain their business by acting like they're still doing some things. And that's what's taking place on YouTube. That's why I said, whatever YouTube is deciding to do right now, because there's some major changes coming, I really hope that they start getting into these fake ass people and really cutting down some shit to where you can't talk about shit unless you really have proof that you can do some shit. Because a lot of these motherfuckers really ain't got nothing outside of YouTube. And it's really, really sad. But they spend their free time focusing on my old tranny ass and what I got going on and this and that. But you ain't never gonna be here, sis. And that's the most beautiful part about it. You ain't never gonna be here. So, anywho, shout out to those who joined the Trigram meditation. You'll be getting that class tonight or tomorrow, because after I get done with this, I gotta go out. I gotta go do some little stuff, go pick up some stuff, get some stuff, and then I'll come back home because I'm hungry. I've not ate yet. Okay. But listen, as a disclaimer, before I go into what I'm about to go into right now, I want to say that I am an honest, open person, and I speak from the heart. And everything that I do is for people who really don't have the voice and or the mind to really fully understand what is at hand, what is going on. So even going into that, I think about the kids. I think about the youth. Okay, because I have a lot of people that are younger that watch me, and I want to try to do this without trying to get emotional, because I oh God, I feel the spirit falling right now. I feel it right now, and I want to do this without even getting emotional, because once that happened, then bitch, I kind of get, woo, like my mind just go blank. So I think about the youth, the youth that are trying to find themselves still, that are still trying to figure out if they're male, if they're female, if they're gay, if they're straight, what religious path they want to go on. How are they feeling? Because of course people say it's hormones and stuff, but it's also your mind developing. And it's also, in some aspects, spirit, because you are a spiritual being having a human experience, and everything is not human based. So I think about the Shelbys, and I think about the people, like I said, who committed suicide for being bullied and being attacked for being who they are, and them not even really knowing who they are, right? But that's what this is all about. And going into this, I'm a trans woman, and the only reason why I even talk about being a trans woman, because I get so many messages from heterosexual men, and they're assuming that I'm a cisgender female, and they'll, hey, let's meet up, let's go to dinner, blah, 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 blah. And I have a spirit of discernment over me. So I know when there's a spirit of confusion, and a spirit of homosexuality, and a spirit of wanting to be a woman as well. And also, so I know these spirits, right? I know these spirits. So when a guy messaged me, I know right back, okay, he doesn't know. And people are like, how do you know? I just know, bitch. I just know. He doesn't know. For him, he's seeing a woman. He's seeing possibly a larger woman, but some men like larger women. There's larger women in many parts of the world. In fact, I told you guys I had a roommate who had a sister that was 6'5", and this bitch had 7 kids. But anyway. So I've had experiences even when I first started transitioning with well-known guys, heterosexual identifying celebrity men, if you will. I don't, if you want to call them that. And in my mind, it was an experience for me. So I didn't see it as something, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to, share it, because first of all, I know who I am. I'm a woman. And the only way that I would expose this man for being into trans is if I want the world to think that he's gay, and then in return it's gonna make me seem like I'm gay and I'm a woman, a man trying to be a woman. So I don't want that type of attention on me. And during this time, there was other trans women also exposing men, and I said, "Bitch, yeah." So in this video, I'm gonna say my opinion on some situations, and we're gonna call it how it is. And if people get offended by it, so be it. Okay. Now, I also want to use scripture, Isaiah. Hold on, let me pull up this scripture right now before I get into this, because people don't understand where you come from. You know, people don't understand. People think sometimes you just talk about stuff, and you just talk out your ass. But I've given this a long and this why I'm not friends with a lot of trans women. Excuse me, because I'm about to get into the spirit right now. You need to back it on up. I'm about to get into the spirit right now, bitch. Mind your business. I'm about to get into the spirit right now. Excuse me. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. There's more than one. There's more than one scripture with Isaiah. There's 2 scriptures with Isaiah and 1 scriptures with Matthew. So let's talk about this. So the word eunuch, okay, back in the day was used for many, many things. But, right, a man who could not have children, a man who was not fertile, a man who basically mutilate himself to where he cannot have children, and or a male who sex-wise was born a male who's been chemically castrated and or physically castrated. So according to Webster.com, a eunuch is a man who has been castrated, especially in the past, one employed to guard the woman's living areas of an oriental court. So basically, a castrated male is a male who had an orchiectomy, which means he has no more testicles. And of course, there's chemical castrations and physical castrations, where they literally cut your balls off, take them out. Okay. And then you also have chemical castration, where you're taking hormones and stuff, and it's suppressing the sperm count. So you cannot have babies. Like, you could ejaculate, there's nothing coming out. Like, you can't have no kids. So the Bible, hallelujah, amen. Shout out to the powerful witchy book of all times. Hallelujah. Oh, Jesus, come on in here. Come on in here, honey. All the ancestors, come on in here right now. So the Bible says, okay, 2 things to speak about the eunuchs. Okay. It talks about how, because, Christians want to talk about how, God don't let this and that and da. Isaiah 56:7 says, "These I will bring to my holy mountain and give to them joy in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and sacrifice will be accepted on my altar, for my house will be called a house of prayer for all nations." This means that God allowed the offerings, come on in here, and the sacrifices made to him by the eunuchs and people of all nations. It didn't say Christians only. So you don't have to be a Christian in order to believe in the Most High and to offer offerings on the behalf of the Most High, bitch. There's Satanists that do it too. I'm friends with them, I know. Okay, come on in here. Matthew 19 says, "For there are eunuchs who were born that way, and there are eunuchs who have been made eunuchs by others. And there are those who choose to live like eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heaven." The one who can accept this should accept this. So let's break this down into layman's terms. Now, I want you to exchange the word eunuch for a trans woman. We'll sit there, because this is what this topic gonna be about, because this shit got me heated, and I want to be calm when I talk about this. For there are trans women who were born that way, and there are trans women who have been made trans by others. Oh, come on in here. You were born intersex. You were born with the feeling of being a woman, but anatomically you were a male. So you're born that way. You have people who became eunuchs because it was their environment. This is my son, but I want to make him into a woman. I'm going to baby him. I'm going to nurture him. Or you have trans out there say, I became a woman because I wanted to emulate my mama. That's who this is. And though there are those who choose to live like eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heaven, going into that for a higher peace of mind, not wanting to be trapped. Okay, I'm just a man that likes to dress up. Of literally saying, this is my life fully, totally, and not saying that without you, transitioning that you're going to have a peaceful life, or with your transition have a peaceful life, because it's definitely still stressful, but you still have a peace of mind. Oh, this is who you are for the rest of your motherfucking life on this planet. So going into that, I've had experiences with celebrities, well-known people that I will not name drop, will not talk about. I have friends, Azucena. Okay, I have a friend named Azucena. I could talk about it because she said I can. I've never talked about Azucena publicly. If I have, it was years ago. Azucena, okay, a Peruvian woman, come on in here. We have my ex-friend Michelle. We have a gay guy friend of mine. I won't even say his name, but they've witnessed my interaction with celebrity people. And NDAs, I think non-disclosure affidavits was signed. I think even one of the celebrity guys, like, I turned away completely. I was like, no, because bitch, it was like this thick ass fucking paper, y'all, like a pamphlet. And I'm like, wait a minute. If you're coming to me for a massage, because that's what I always advertise as, if you're coming at me for a massage, why do we need to sign an NDA? Because I'm not going to show the world that I massaged you. It's not that big of a deal. But, no, no, thank you. You have a good day. I literally turned this motherfucker away. And anyway, I had horrible experiences after that too. But anyway, I've met several people who are well-known people, as I said before, singers, dancers, actors, models, that cisgender women go crazy for. If they knew that they were into certain things, and I'm not saying into trans women, because I had one of the men who hit me up and they wanted me to find them a gay man. Can we talk about it? Hello? They hit me up and said, you're too close to the woman experience for me. I want to feel some manly some manly thing. I need you to find me a gay man. So, bitch, I tried, but it didn't work out. Because a lot of gay men was like, a TS, and what happened? This is a setup. What happened? You trying to get me over to get some dick? Honey, I get straight dick, gay dick, bi dick, straight, a trans dick. Bitch, I get all dick I want, bitch, strap on dick, Asian dick, Muslim dick, Buddhist dick. Bitch, please. Hello? I don't need to lie to get some dick. Okay? Never would I. Hello? The fuck? So, anyway. So I've had my experiences. Some of them are very, very kinky and just, ugh. Girl, this dog trying to get on my lap. But anyway, so going into this, some of these guys I've met, they brought up experiences, and they said, I met another trans, they always do that bullshit. Well, she did it, they did it, I think they would say one of these trans persons didn't even have breasts or something before, blah, 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 which, they do that too. But anyway, that's not what it's about. So you have people, I think Malik Yoba just came out as being a trans attractive heterosexual male. And there's a lot of men that are like that, a lot of men. And I don't talk about this stuff because I am still connected with some of these male celebrities, and I'm friends with some of them. I'm friends with, some of these women that are into these male celebrities. So I don't want me to be attached to the trans to expose these men. On top of that, I'm a woman. So my whole point of me trying to tell someone that this man is into me would be to make it seem like he's gay. And I'm not a man. So what would be the point in that, right? So going into this, a lot of names have come up inside and outside. Some guys I met, they name dropped. Do you know Isabella Boo Boo? Do you know Jaja Jaja Juju? Do you know Sasa Sama Mamo? And I'm like, no. And in my mind, I'm like, maybe they're asking this because these people exposed them, or maybe they're asking this because they brought me up. I don't know, because you never know. And sure enough, a few of these girls' names came up a lot. Okay. And one of their names is Shauna. Okay. Now, we're not going to take away from Shauna Balenciaga, Brooks, whatever she want to go by, that she's not pretty, because she's a very pretty person. Now, we're going to go into this. Is she really trans? That's questionable. I think there's a lot of people, and this is my issue with this whole dilemma of what I'm talking about right now. I think that the LGBT we're in one umbrella, but we're all individually categorized, and we all need our own time to shine, and we all need our own attention. We need a specialist that deal with lesbian issues. We need a specialist that deal with gay issues. We need a specialist that deals with the bi issues. We need a specialist deal with the trans issue, and only that, right? But you have so much confusion now. You got people, don't call me gay or trans, call me them, they, and there. Da, 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 da. And this is just adding on to the confusion, and it's not giving a chance for the lesbians who are really lesbians to come out and get the help they need. It's stopping the people who are really gay to not get the help they need. It's stopping the people who's really bi and not too sure about what they want of getting the help they need. It's stopping people who's really trans and questioning whether or not they're male or female of getting the help they need. And so even going into this, where you had a situation where there was a white trans man, in my opinion, it's a lesbian woman. I don't think it's a trans man at all. Based on what I've seen, I don't see any hair on the face, and I know testosterone. And see, this is where we get into, you don't have to be you don't have to take hormones to be transsexual. That's not true. Or you don't have to have surgeries and stuff to be trans, baby girl. Excuse me. You have drag queens, you got gay boys that put on wigs and makeup and look more fishier than genetic women. So they don't take hormones. So what would you call that? And then going into, you have lesbian studs, and I love my lesbian community. I love my gay community. I love my bi community. I love my trans community. This is out of my truth. You have lesbian women who look more masculine than a lot of these men do, and they're still women. They don't want to be called bruh, homie. They're like, bitch, well, hold up. They'll fuck you up for calling them a man. But that's what they're giving off. So going into that, the whole, I don't have to take hormones to be trans, baby, you should really know what the Harry Benjamin standard of care is. Harry Benjamin standard of care. Being trans means you're actually transitioning. And it's not just putting on the clothes. It's surgeries, it's processes like laser, electrolysis, whatever. But I see this person, you could do your research on this because I'm not going to name drop, but this white trans man went to an all-woman school, and he actually transitioned into being a trans man, and he wants to stay at the school, and the all-girls school doesn't want him there. Bitch, you're a man, get out. So he's stirring up this big uproar, a big old just issue, because this is someone who said, I want to be seen as a man, but I want to still go to an all-girls school. So it's an issue. What I'm thinking, it's an issue because there's already confusion about what trans is already. It's already an issue with that. But now people like me who fought for a name change, who fought for their gender mark change, who've been spat on, who's been embarrassed, bitch, we did all that shit to get here where people can say, I'm them, him, here. I could put male, female, and neutral on my ID without going through the process. Bitch, when I did it, you have to go to a doctor. And this is just 10 years ago. You have to go to a doctor, get a letter. This doctor had to put their license down. They have to give you a whole summarize. In some cases, you needed 2 fucking doctor letters. But now you don't need that. You just go down and say, I want to be identified as a male. Put it on my ID. So there's already so much confusion there. But you got people that I think are being hired. And I think this person is an agent. This person is hired to pretend like they're trans when they're really a lesbian woman or lesbian stud. If they're that, maybe they're asexual, maybe they don't want to identify, to say that they're trans. And going into this too, they said they're masculine centered. Masculine centered. If you're a trans man, what other centered are you going to be? And just like you being a trans woman, I'm feminine centered trans woman. The fuck? The fuck? What other tea are you gonna be doing? What other gender are you trying to display if you are a trans woman, feminine centered? See, this goes into this Young Ma stuff too, where Young Ma said, don't call me lesbian, just call me Young Ma. See, that's how I think these non-conforming, non-binary, non-boo-boo-boo, serpentine, android femme, drag queen, sometime partly, this is where they need to say, I want to just be called Michael. I want to just be called Geronimo. Just call me Michelle. But to go and say, no, I need my own category. Call me them, they, them, their, how, woo, boo, boo, boo. My pronoun is chatty, boo, 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 boo. Like, bitch, you're adding more issues onto a community that have already been marginalized. That's already had that's still today still faced with shit. So you're just adding more ignorance and more hate onto the group. But this is how we're going to segue into the Shauna Balenciaga. I personally think that this is an individual who is a male identifying person who loves to emulate the female figure, the female look. That's why ballroom scene was her big accomplishment. Because, girl, like I said before, I was in houses. The House of Blonix over here in the Bay Area. Do some research on me. The House of Majesty. Do some research on me, honey. Over here, West Coast chapter, Oakland. Bitch, do some research. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. That's not my thing, bitch, because I'm a woman. I'm not a drag queen. I'm not a nigga that want to Shantae, honey. Vogue, honey, bitch. Woo woo. Oh, she got tens. Bitch, my tens is going out in the ghetto and not being attacked for being trans. That's my motherfucking tens. My tens, bitch, is being here, transition all these motherfucking years. Bitch, ain't got no bruise on my motherfucking body for being that. That's my motherfucking tens. My tens, bitch, is having a motherfucking ID and not being called sir or Mr. But when they pull your bitch, you have your ID and all your credit cards to match that fucking ID. That's my motherfucking tens. Having a real job, working with the public. You don't get tens because you had surgery to look like a motherfucking woman. Because there's genetic women that don't look like women. What the fuck? But in your delusionary wanting to be mind, that's what you're going to do. Let me over exaggerate my cheeks, my lips, my ass, my tits, my thighs. Let me over exaggerate this and that. Let me make sure this and that. Oh, good. Let me break this down. Let me take this out because I feel like my anatomy is still masculine. Girl, you better learn your history. But these are the individuals that are being poster childs for trans people. And they're actually coming out as just being gay man. You know, they're exposing these celebrities as, you know, these men have sex with trans. But if you're really a woman, like you say you are, because that's why you say that you're a trans woman. Oh, come on in here. A trans woman is not a man who still identifies as a man, but want to give off the look of a woman. That's something else. That's not trans. That's not a trans woman. Okay. So you emulated this woman so much in your mind that now you're like, this is my way. This is my ticket. This is my meal ticket. This is my meal ticket to become a groupie and to get these niggas and to fool them, and or they already know, and to use this to get up. And that's what they're doing. These wannabe trans women, these half in, half out. And like I said, this is my personal opinion. This is why I'm not friends with trans women, because a lot of them are not really what they say they are. A lot of them, it's a gimmick, it's a joke. Like I said before, I won't say no girl name. Her name was CK. She was before Shauna's and the Sydneys. She was way before them. Girl, she was exposing them at a real level, though. When I say real level, I mean, baby girl, listen, you don't give me what I need, then how about I go and I tell people that we had a situation? And then, of course, the guys are like, shit, I'm just not signing a record deal. I'm just not coming out. I'm just not, oh, shit, I'm married. Oh, my God, I don't need this on my career. So the guy pays them off. And they don't talk about it no more. But she was so messy, y'all, to where the point where there was something that was going down in LA. And I was supposed to, this before I was driving, I was supposed to be taking the Amtrak down there, bitch, because I didn't want to fly. I was like, I don't want to fly. I was supposed to be going down to this little thing down there that they were having. And it was kind of like an industry thing, but not really an industry thing. And it was a few trans women there. When I found out this bitch was going to be there, and the only way that I found out is because the person who invited me there, their management reached out to me. So we're talking and I asked questions like, well, who do I know that may be there? They dropped the girl's name. And then, coming to find out, right when I was going to go, a few people that were there were like, listen, I don't want to be around that. I don't want to be seen with that. No this and that. Anybody that's connected to that person, I don't want to be nowhere near them at all. Anywhere shift from, don't put my name. I don't want to do it. I end up not going because I was like, fuck. Like, if I'm going to go down here and I'm going to connect with people on a personal level, because at that time, like I said, I was interested in being a groupie. like the Shaunas and all them. I was interested in doing that. I ended up not doing it because, like I said, I didn't want any backlash. I didn't want any issues. And where I live at, there's a lot of people that are connected with people. There's a lot of underground people, and there's people who are established and well known who know people at the bottom. And I'm not up there, so you're the beneath the par, above the par. People like Shauna and people like that, they're kind of they're up there, so they have the room to go out and expose and talk. Even if I wanted to do that, if I was there, I could do that because they can do that. But if she was like me and she lived with people that are hoodish and she's in the streets, like she go to Walmart like a regular bitch, and she wouldn't be doing that because these motherfuckers will get their goons to get her ass right together. And then of course people say, well, not really if they were smart, because then it looked like, no girl, people can definitely get your ass right together. Because I know some girls that got right together who are no longer here right now. And they're equating it to the person being trans and it was a hate crime. No, it wasn't, boo-boo. Mama was on some shady ass shit and they got her ass right together. And that's how that go down. But going into that, it makes people like me looks bad to where people will even go into where, I don't even want to say this name, but I'm going to say it. You know, Moniece, you know, and I hope this don't cause any tea, you know, a Moniece Slaughter type of tea. You know, people were trying to call me something like that because, you know, I won't even go into that. This is, I won't even go into that. But I didn't want to be, that's not a cup of tea that I wanted to have attached to me. So this is why I had these guys inboxing me, messaging me, girl, like college students, like fraternity people. I mean, y'all, like 2013 to 2017, y'all, like my IG inbox was blowing up with people. And I'm just like, well, how are they finding me out of all these people? Like, comedians, actors, rap, and I'm just like, girl, like something is going down. But it's because I was connected. I said I'm not going to talk about shit, and people say, oh, well, she's a good one. If you want to try something kinky and nasty and you want to have your trans experience, hit this bitch up. And I know that's what was going down because, like I said, a few of them shouted out Moniece Slaughter. Now I'm gonna say allegedly that's the type of person she is. I don't know, but I'm just saying what I got. I'm saying what I got in my inbox. Bitch, hello? Especially when I said, no, that's not the type of tea. I'm not doing that. Okay, girl, hello? So anyway, people like that make people like me look very, very bad. And this is why people in the entertainment industry and outside don't want to deal with people like me. Even from a spiritual perspective, I tell people, I don't have to be friends with these people. I don't want to be, if we do become friends, I don't want to be a public image with you. When some of them message me and I message some of them back, flat out. The one that I had an issue with, you know, 2017. That's what that was. And she assumed because I talked about another girl's situation, I was talking about her situation. And she's like, see right there, that's kind of breaching the contract because we weren't supposed to be talking. And I'm like, bitch, first of all, you're not the only bitch that go through shit like that, for one. For two, I didn't drop no names. But because you're feeling some type of way, so be it. Girl, we even gave her a fake nickname that nobody else even called her, just in case I wanted to talk about her. And the fact that she get like that, that was spirit right there, girl. It wasn't meant for us to work together. So like I said, if I do connect with celebrity people, I don't want it to be public. I don't want to be on IG with the, hey girl, commenting. Bitch, please, you got my number. You give me a call. Bitch, you come in here. Bitch, let's meet up. Bitch, fly me there. Like, whatever. I don't want public shit. Oh, girl, guess who I'm going to, y'all? Guess who? Like, nobody will even know because that's how I want to be. If we're going to be friends, whether it's for spiritual purposes or not, I want it to be just between you and I because I want our friendship to mean something and not like I'm being a groupie or I'm trying to chase, or I'm trying to get clout, because that's what people do. People, you know, let me get up on there. That's going to get me more clout. That's going to give me more attention. Girl, trust when I tell you this. There's people that have, the girl that was worth billions of dollars who is no longer here that only come up every now and then. Imagine your ass that don't probably make $100,000 a year, maybe even $1 million a year. Imagine what's going to happen to you when you're gone. How often they're going to bring you up. Like, think about it. So that whole clout bullshit is not really that important. Do what you love to do and be passionate about it. Fuck the other shit. Going into being a trans woman, this is an art. It is a process. It takes investments. It takes money. You know, you're taking hormones. You have to go to a doctor. You got to get regular checkups because it alters your chemistry. Just a whole bunch of shit. It might be too much for you. Everybody doesn't have that story, but some of us, bitch, we can't take a high level of hormones. Some of us, we can't even take hormones regularly. We have to cycle out of it because everything is already there naturally. So when you take 2 milligrams of estrogen and 50 milligrams of Spiro, bitch, it still fucking lowers everything down to where you have no energy, bitch, where you're knocked out for days. Can we talk about that for a minute? You have no fucking energy. So you're like, bitch, I can't take that shit because that shit makes you feel some way because you already have it in you. But when you're, a male who says that you're a female, that you want to take hormones, but you don't got to worry about that. Hormones could keep you going, girl. You could be dead. I'm out. I'm knocked out. You don't got to worry about that, girl. You can smoke while you're on it. You can pop your pills. You can get drunk. You can do all that shit. But going into, like I said, trans people who are actually trans and people who are a bit confused about being trans. The ones who are a bit confused about being trans, they're actually the ones that are being poster children for trans people. People are actually looking at them and say, oh my gosh, she's the baddest TS, she's the baddest tranny. And I'm like, but look at their story. Look at their Advocate magazine interview. Look at the story on their YouTube channel. They were interviewed by men who don't like trans women. And that's nothing too. If I'm going to go on a show, I'm going to have a radio show or anything with any guy who do not like trans and they want to ask me about the transsexual stuff, bitch, we're going to educate the whole way through. Okay? Ain't going to be no, girl. Ain't gonna be no sugarcoating, faking shit, and oh, honey, making jokes. Well, I'm a trans woman, and I know you don't like us, but I see you looking at my breast. Like, bitch, we're not playing that type of game because I'm not interested in entertaining that type of spirit. And this is why the community is so fucked up now. Because I said before, real trans women ain't doing that shit. We're not catering to that. If you got some money, we're about that. When the money's gone, we're gone. Bye bye. But these wannabe trans are about the money, and when it's gone, they want to expose. These wannabe trans, they're going to live a little bit above and beyond to make it seem like that's what it is. Oh, girl, I got to tweak this more. Let me go do that a little more. Let me go do the eye shape a little more. Let me go pull that. Let me put some silicone in my face. Let me put silicone in my breast. Let me put some silicone in my ass. I don't want to impress because I don't want to keep playing to get it done every 10 years. And that's why I keep saying, if you're trans and you got all this money, get some of that cement removed out your body and get some real surgery done. Get some real cheek implants. Cheek implants don't cost that much money. If you've been making hundreds of thousands of dollars like that from what they all said, bitch, you should have had the real money to get real surgery. Girl, $7,000 would have got you cheek implants and anesthesia from a good doctor, and you would have been put up for 2 weeks in a nice-ass hotel with maids and servants men. I mean, girl, they would have cooked you food out, I guess, so $7,000. Well, maybe 7,000. Okay, we'll say maybe like 9,200. It might be a little more now. That was like 2 or 3 years ago. But still, get some of that silicone out your body and that cement out your body then, if that's really what it is. But see, you don't have it like that. It's to throw a look. And I tell people this too, from even the celebrity point of view. I'm not really interested in being friends with a lot of celebrities. A lot of them are fake as well. A lot of them act like they got money and they got houses and Lamborghinis and Ferraris and Royce and all the shit, girl. Then when you meet up with them, girl, listen, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and change your shoes because we can't get the carpet in here dirty. It's a lease. It's a lease. We can't do no markings on the outside. Yeah, you can go makeup bag. Please keep makeup bags in the trunk, please. We can't get the inside dirty. And I'm like, okay, same thing with the house. Oh, girl, you know what? See, don't say this, but this is an Airbnb house. And I work so now to where I'm paying $17,000 a month for this house. But if I own this house, girl, this would be a mortgage. Girl, I'll be paying like 32. And I'm just like, bitch, please. Girl, I can't. So a lot of them, they throw in this fake ass look like they got money and they don't. Leasing out shit, getting Louis Vuitton. And see, that's what they do with their assistants and shit, girl. And I'm not saying what I am saying. They get these stylist friends to hook them up with free clothes. They get these secretaries and these assistants and these personal shoppers. And, well, listen, you love me, right? Well, can you get a credit card for me? And can you just, give me a little company? Girl, bye. And girl, bye. Most of the motherfuckers got fucked up ass credit. I don't care how much money you make, bitch. Porsche's not going to give you a car if you ain't, bitch, please. Your credit fucked up. They don't care if you come in there with $17 million fucking dollars. Bitch, excuse me, your credit's fucked up. We ain't giving you no motherfucking car. So they throw that look, because like I said, they got fucked up ass credit. They'll bank's money too. Some of these hoes, so that's the thing, they all get into that, writing fake checks and all. It just is crazy to me. So that's what I said. I can't do that celebrity bullshit because they all be on that fake foo shit. And I can't do that. If you really got money, then bitch, okay. If you really who you are, bitch, we could work on that. But to throw a look, so it's like, okay, so Sparkling Diamond got the money, but Tiffany Hankinson, she ain't got no money. And Sparkling Diamond is Tiffany Hankinson's same person. Sparkling Diamond is the image. So she got sponsors and investors to fork out money, and she's scamming and shit, or using cars, and ow, come on in here. She's using cars to get her lifestyle. Okay, but Poor Tiffany, still the old ghetto, dirty ass gutter butt bitch over there from the hood of Oakland. No, not Oakland. From the hood of Oak Cliff. Come on in here, Oak Cliff, Texas. Ow, Duncanville. She's still the good old. She's a good old broke ass bummy bitch. But she had an investor. Somebody say, listen, this is what you could do, or you can open up your own little VIP number, and you get everything in that number. Don't use your social security number. And that's what the girls do too. But like I said, they thought I look, bitch, I'm not interested in that. If you're going to come to me as a friend, be real. Okay, be real in all essence. I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't care if you got 17 million followers. I don't care if you bitch. I don't give a fuck who, what, when, how, who. I don't give a damn. Bitch, I'm going to treat you like a motherfucking human. And the minute you get disrespected, bitch, I'm going to disrespect your ass too, bitch. You're going to keep it moving. And bitch, you think you got goons, bitch, I got goons too. We could both do it. Ow! Gay, straight, Muslim, Christian, Jewish, and Buddhist, bitch. Come on in here. Bitch, we got it too. But it's a sad thing. Like I said, now these trans women are exposing these people. Supposedly, one of these singers, Tank, like his booty hole played with it. Supposedly a trans woman did it. I'm just like, my understanding about all this is Sydney Star exposed herself years ago to like having sex with these celebrities. Why would Tank or anybody of that status want to be affiliated with a trans person like that to risk being exposed? That's why I said, bitch, you can't lie. But we know that, allegedly Shauna Brooks is a crackhead, allegedly. We know she over here popping shit, allegedly. We know allegedly she's popping pills and snorting shit. And she probably posted that comment when she was high as fuck. But I'm sick of hearing her shit. I'm sick of seeing her shit. I'm sick of seeing and hearing people like that being the poster child for trans women. Bitch, that's not a trans woman. That's a drag queen who's perfected her art. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. And even going into that, there's a lot of gay men who are, because, one of my people messaged me because I talked about, what do you call a gay man who wear makeup? Like the James Charles and stuff. And some people say that's being creative, but creativity to me, if you were transitioning or giving off that woman look to be creative, you would add butterfly lashes on with your makeup. You would add rhinestones onto your eyeshadow. Your look would be different, girl. You would have like half chameleon face, half regular face. You'll be put on blue makeup with heavy eyeshadow. Like, that's being creative with makeup. But perfect eyebrows, lining them up, lashes, blue contacts, you doing all this sort of, nails on. Bitch, that's you trying to emulate something that you're not and throwing off the spirit of confusion. That's not being creative at all. And that's why I said, for me, I'm a trans woman who identifies as being heterosexual, and I deal with the heterosexual community. As I said, going into private and personally, I'm friends with people that are heterosexual. I'm related to heterosexual people, obviously. My day-to-day life deal with heterosexual people 95% of the time. So when I see people who are ignorant or homophobic or transphobic, I understand it. I don't agree with it, but I understand it because that is their experience. And also, when you don't know something, you speak from your point right there. When you're afraid of something because you don't know about it, you speak from your own experiences. So when they talk about it, I'm like, I see what they're saying. And when people talk about an agenda, it's not an agenda created by the elites. It's spirits coming out. It's spirits that are attaching themselves to men who have been molested. It's spirits who are attaching themselves to men who've been abused and neglected, men who have been turned out. Because even going into the trans community, gay community, I know a trans woman right now who is a stealth trans, and maybe she needed a boost from this, but she had a drag queen gay mother who forced her to become a trans woman at 16 years old to be a prostitute. And this woman has celebrity clients as a teenager. And no, we're not talking about the ones that are exposing people that are out now, because she's not about that life. When you're a stealth, real trans woman, you don't expose people. When you're a gay man thinking that he's a woman, you expose. I'm not taking that back. When you think you're a woman, you expose these men for being with you because you don't feel like you're a woman. You think you're gay. I'm a gay man, so I'm going to expose men for liking me because I'm not really a woman. That's it. That's what you are. So, you know, there are people that have been turned out by their gay mother, gay father, and say, girl, you'll be a good fish. You feminine, you soft, you movie, you flowy. Sis, we need you to walk this ball in drag. And we're going to see how they get. And she's like, no, I don't want to do drag. I want to be full-fledged femme queen. And they said, okay, honey, well, what we're going to do? Overnight, the bitch gets silicone in her body, her hips, ass, everything go up. And said, I said to you, girl, girls who take the time, they don't got that shit. The niggas who want to rush the insta trans, girl, they flat body, you know, little girl developing into a woman type of tea, right? And then the next day, they're a full-fledged woman, honey. They look like they done had 20 kids overnight. You're like, damn, bitch, how your hips and your fat and that, how that shit go on from there? But little do they know that when they get older, that shit gonna change. You're gonna have extra skin. You're gonna have ripples on your face. You're gonna have rippled out titties. Ass gonna be rippled out. Shit gonna be dropping. You're gonna be looking like an ant. Busy ant and shit. Queen ant, girl. Big ass, heavy ass back. And you know, that's not even funny either, y'all, because that turns into some serious shit. But you enjoy being that woman. You enjoy having the ability to be whatever it is that you are. And that's what it's about when you're real. But when you're fake, like I said, you don't give about the fake. Oh, you want to be the loudest, and I'm trans, and I'm this, and I'm that, and trans people, this and that. Girl, bye. And there's no tea, no shade. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there that are on YouTube and off YouTube that you would know right off the bat, but that's not a trans woman. That's a drag queen that perfected her art. Going, so like I said, if you are a gay man and you're using makeup as a way of being creative, you'll have your makeup on with wraps on your face, beads hanging down your forehead. You have little face paints coming on. You know, same thing with your nails. Your nails will have butterflies on them and diamonds on them. You just want to have a regular acrylic set, gel nail long, with lashes on and full face of fucking Fenty makeup. Girl, that's confusion. That is not being gay, and that's me expressing my gayness. There's a lot of gay men that don't do that, and they're proud to be gay. They're proud to be gay. And I see the gayness in them, and it's beautiful. Girl, bye. Stop with the shenanigans. You don't know what it is that you're doing, and you come out and say, I'm a little confused. I don't know if I'm male or female. I don't know. I mean, girl, come out and be honest so the people who are also in your same boat could get the help they need. But instead it's, I'm non-binary. I'm a androgynous male. I'm a masculine-centered trans woman or trans man. And then so you have people who don't know who they are, and instead of them going to go seek help, they say, oh, you know what? I must be that too. Because sometimes I feel like a woman, sometimes I feel like a man. Oh my God, I don't have to pick. Okay, so I could be both. I could do what I want. Okay. So like I said, it's a sad, sad epidemic. I don't want to give too much of it because honestly, I'm kind of drained even just thinking about it. It's a little bit, it's just irritating. I don't fuck with trans women like that. I'm not associated with any trans woman like that any way, shape, or form. I don't want to be friendship. I don't want to be associated with you. No, girl, bye. Had opportunities, no thank. I will pass. Don't want to do it. Gay fathers, gay mothers, associates, managers. Would you like to? No, I don't be associated with nothing like that. That is not a trans woman. That is a gay man who feels like a woman, who wants to emulate a woman. He figured out that he can get straight dick by looking like a woman, even though you get straight dick by looking like a man too. Because like I said, there's a lot of men that are into that. They're heterosexual identifying, but they still like to play with a man who has beard and a mustache. Now, y'all call it what y'all want to call it. I'm just saying. There's men out there that love that. I had a gay friend and I had gay associates who pull heterosexual celebrity clients. It is what it is. So I'm like, so why did these so-called trans have to do that to pull the same dick you getting being a gay boy? Same thing going into, you know me, girls out here getting overly surged and shit, girl, getting butt lifts, Brazilian butt lifts and shit. Girl, you don't have no curves. Bitch, I got natural curves, honey. I'm not straight up and down like that. I have a little bit of something, something, girl. The front is there, the back is there. Now, before the front, the back was always there, bitch. It is what it is, bitch. If I bent over, bitch, and you took a picture of the back, you will know if that was a male or female. And there's nothing up in that. Hello? All natural. Some of us have the biology, some of us didn't. But like I said before, if you're really what you say you are, your body would have set up a platform for you. You wouldn't have to over exaggerate something that's not there. And that's just how it is. If you're really what you are here, because chemically speaking, this will make you feel like you're a female or a male. Chemically speaking, right? So if you're really here and the chemistry is telling you that you're female, then the body is going to develop something to give you that too. Maybe you have an Adam's apple, maybe you don't. Maybe if you do have an Adam's apple, it's not going to be as large. Going into shoulders, going into hips, maybe even without that, your shoulders are not going to be that broad compared to your no hip having bottom. Your ass would be nice and round and juicy. Your thighs would be big and established. Maybe even, just like I said, you have some biologies, maybe not 100%. But as a female, you have those biologies, okay? Those biological characteristics. But like I said, some people have to pay for it, and it is what it is, girl. Well, those are the ones that would come from girls that didn't have to pay for it. Well, I mean, I'm a little confused about what you are. And girl, this is natural. But we're definitely not confused about what you are. We know that you're a man who paid for surgery. And that's to the girls that used to try to read me down. Yeah, we don't know if you're a man or a woman. So it's a little confusing for us. So that's why we say that you need to up your hormone dosage and take some surgery. Girl, that's your opinion. Bitch, excuse me. Girl, when I wasn't even trying to pull it, I was pulling it. That's your opinion, girl. I got fired from Walmart because they didn't know to address me as a male or a female. And Walmart said, we can't handle it. It's a family-oriented business. We got to let you go. Bitch, hello? I was fired for that. Bitch, you never got fired for that. You got to let go. Bitch, you got to let go, bitch. Or they said, bitch, we ain't having that. Flat out before you even did it. Girl, bye. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You can never come for me. Ever. But we know what you are, girl, because you look like you get out. You look like Wesley Snipes with some cheek implants, silicone injections, maybe a little bit of skin bleaching, and a full-fed lace front on. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that, girl. You looking like Ja Rule in drag. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Except that. Except that, mama. Except that, girl. You looking like Prince half trans sister. I mean, girl. I mean, I can't even say that because I think Prince in drag will look anyway. Yeah, girl, ain't no tea, no shade. You got money, girl. Do some real shit then. Invest in your craft if you got it like that. And invest in your craft, bitch, is building relationships that you actually can fall back on. To where they're like, bitch, she's good people. And also, I'm gonna say, so I look at the chat too, because y'all, I gotta go. 9:11. In my mind, I thought it said 9:17. I said, look at this clock. So, as you guys know, or if you don't know, now you're gonna know. So basically, a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I needed a repair done on my vehicle. I'm that type of girl. That bitch, I'm going to get it the way I need to get it without thinking of schemes and girl, I'm going to get it. I work for what the fuck I need. And I'm not going to call nobody, ask nobody for help. I don't do that. When they say a closed mouth don't get fed, bitch, all my 30 years, bitch, I never opened my mouth and said, can you help me? Bitch, I made a way. They said, when there's a will, there's a way. Spirit of God showed me how to get shit done. That's how I got it. Come on in here, God. Come on in here, Spirit. But about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, I needed a repair done in my car that was going to cost like a lot of money. And I said, you know what? I need this money now. I need some money that I could do now. I don't really want to do the adult stuff. I don't really want to do webcam. I don't want to do phone sex. I don't want to do escorting. Oh, that's just too much. I need something easy and light. So I was actually looking into working a 9-to-5 job. And then after like applying, and I had like 2 interviews, y'all. Oh my God, I was so cute, y'all. I bought a orange top, right? With a blue, like a nice blue, cobalt blue throwover. And I had my black skirt on, right? So girl, I was looking very nice. Had these little pearl necklaces and shit, rings on, girl, over. And then one of the places said, you should be working here. So I took that as a sign from God. Because she's like, yeah, you look good. Yeah, the way you're dressed up and stuff, you should be working at this type of job. You should be working in someone's office, or you should be being someone's boss. Like, you should not be here. So, and I want to tell you what I applied for. So I said, fuck it. I'm going to do something else. So I signed up for Postmates. Yes, Postmates.com. Hello. And I signed up to be a Postmater. And the crazy thing about it is when I went to Vegas, someone who was doing that actually got out of being homeless. They were living in a car and stuff. We went out there, and that's the reason I like going out to see you guys, because that energy, you don't know. There's a lot of stuff I talk about in person I can't talk about on the internet. So I go there, you guys, and the girl's like, yeah, we're not homeless. We got a house. Now we're about to buy a car, and I just do Postmates. And I said, what? Congratulations. So she brought it up, but I won't think about doing it. It never even crossed my mind. But months later, that repair came up, and I said, oh my God, I need this money. And there's money I don't touch. Like, that's savings, girl. That's my retirement. I don't touch that shit at all. I don't care what the fuck, bitch. Girl, I could be having nothing in that refrigerator, which never happens. And I'm not touching that. Bitch, let me go dig up some change in the back. We're going to figure that out. Okay. So I signed up for Postmates. And anyway, I did it. I got the money. It took about 6 days, y'all. I worked about 14 hours a day. It took 6 days, 14 hours a day. I made the money that I needed to make, and I did what I need to do. And I said, Jesus, oh, thank you, God. Fast forwarding, I'm getting very tight with my money. Like, I don't want to spend money unless I have to. And even then, I'm like, is this an investment or is this a splurge? If it's a splurge, I don't want to do it. Even for you guys, I've not ate out. When I tell you I've not ate out, y'all know over 2 weeks. It's probably been like maybe a week and like 3 days, but it's almost 2 weeks. I've not ate out at all. Like, I've gone to buy stuff, I've come home and I made it. It could have been like a TV dinner or whatever, but I still did that. Because that shit adds up like $10 here and there, bitch. You're like, bitch, the end of the week, $140 on fast food. Let me drink some of this. Hold on. So I do Postmates. Because I wanted to buy something. I wanted to buy something a couple of months ago, right? Yeah, a couple of months ago. It's about May. So I decided to do Postmating. I said, bitch, let me get a post to see what I can get. Whatever I can get, bitch, is going towards that. Ow. So I don't gotta spend no money. The only thing I spend is probably gas money, and my tank is on a full tank. So let me just go. Let me do what I need to do. Wound up making like $95 that night. And I see, this is so weird how this circle like goes around. It just goes around, and it's so crazy how everybody knows everybody, and you don't know it until you get in and know somebody. So I had a Postmates order at a location. And I won't say if it's a hotel or not, because this person might come across this video. And I don't want them to be like, this bitch talking shit about me. But if I need to, I'll talk about it, because I'm thinking about sending this person a message. Because I just thought about that. So this person, okay, and they'll show you who tips you on Postmates. So this person, I had a delivery to a location, and I'm just like, okay, this is going to be my last thing. Let me do what I need to do, which is usually how it goes. This is going to be my last one because I'm exhausted. I'm tired from driving. I think I drove like 135 miles that day, maybe even more. But I know I clocked 135. And I said, bitch, I'm done. I'm exhausted. So I get the order. And the store I get to didn't have what they said they were going to have. And I said, well, I need this one. Well, this is the only thing we have. So I called the person and I said, yeah, I'm sorry, they don't have what you're looking for. And I could tell they were trying to like disguise their voice or something, like, oh, you're oh. And then the real voice came out, and I'm just like, okay, this is fishy. So I called my friend on my other phone. I said, girl, I'm about to go do a delivery, and I need you on this phone as a witness, just because I need to get down on somebody. You could be a witness and say that they initiated it. Because I'm not worried about anything else. I need a witness. So if I need to jump bad, bitch, I ain't going to jail for attempted murder or murder just to do it. Like, bitch, I was on the phone with someone, they heard the whole conversation. I even wanted to FaceTime her, but I'm glad I didn't do that, because she would have known who I was delivering to, and that would have been a whole nother problem too. So I think I'm about to make this delivery, girl, and I don't feel safe, because he was changing his voice and shit. And so, yeah, so I get the item, y'all, and I'm driving there, and I'm like, girl, calm down, because adrenaline starts pumping when you're about to get in that fight or flight mode. So I'm just like, calm myself down while I'm driving, y'all, calming myself down. So I get through the area of where I'm dropping off at, and I'm like, girl, Okay, we're gonna wait right here because the note said wait. So the person comes out and gets their order, and it didn't hit me. Because, like I said, who's, oh my God, who is this? Especially in my city. Like, I'm not expecting a celebrity or anybody that's well accepted. This person is definitely a celebrity. But I'm going to tell you, I'm telling out this story. This is why I don't fuck with people like that. This is why I don't really care about the celebrity bullshit. I'm going to show you right now. This is why I don't give a fuck about the celebrity bullshit. So this motherfucker got the thing. Now, first of all, I went above and beyond, y'all. I could have just said, fuck the order. Let me keep it moving, because I would have got paid, because they pay you for the time you're at the restaurant or the place, and I was paid for mileage. So I could have just said, fuck it. Fuck the bullshit. I'm not going to do it, because I've done it before. I've done it before. I had clients that when I've done Postmates in the past, I had clients that were cussing me out. They wanted their Cavassier and shit. And I'm flat out like, listen, they don't have the size you want. Well, you better make it happen then. I'm not your fucking servant, bitch. First of all. Second of all, nigga, get your ass about and do it your fucking self. Ain't nobody, take an Uber, nigga. But they too broke. That's how they do Postmates, because Postmates is very cheap. So anyway, so I go above and beyond for this order, y'all. And this man was like scared. He was biting his nails. He was scared. And it took me a while, and I saw who he was. And I said, I'm not going to fan out. I'm not going to fan out. So, wow, okay. So this is what they do. Okay. So I literally drive off, and, my friend is like, how did it go? I said, it was great. I was like, girl, you won't believe who it was. Who, I'm not going to tell you, because it'll get leaked out. And I'm that type of girl. I just want to keep everything silent. You never know. A friend could become an enemy, and they're supposed to say, yeah, she used to fuck with blah, 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 blah. Girl, my friends don't know anything like that. I don't tell them. If I'm going right now to go to see somebody, whether they're celebrity or not, I don't tell my friends' names. We don't do names. We don't do that. I'm going to go see this person who's a model. This person is this and that. He's a caterer. He's a manager, a rapper. He's an artist. I don't do that. I may give hint and say, oh, this man has offered me this amount of money, blah, 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 or he's willing to cover this and that. And they're like, how did you get that? Victoria's Secret don't offer discounts. How did you get that? Girl, wait, hold on. What you do? Spiritual people gave me that much money? Because that's what they do. You make that much money off of spiritual people? Oh, my God. So I leave, y'all, and I'm like, this man gonna tip me good. So I'm happy. I'm like, bitch, I'm going home. I get home, I open a Postmates app, y'all. I didn't see shit. Wait until the next day. I saw some tips. I'm like, oh my God, I got $35 in tips. So I'm going and showing you the orders who tip you. So the Taco Bell tipped me, because I had a Taco Bell with a college student, bless his heart. His name was like Xing Wu Ying. It was a long ass name. And then I had like a McDonald's order. And then I believe I had like a Jack in the Box order. And they tipped me. So I waited a few more days, y'all. And the celebrity person who I delivered to didn't tip me. Y'all, I got paid $3.55 off that damn order. They didn't tip me. Now, the ironic thing about it is I saw something where they were talking about Postmates, and oh my God, it's so fabulous. And I want it so bad, y'all. I swear to God, I swear, I put this on my mom and myself. And I don't do that. But I just want to tell you how passionate about what the fuck I'm about to say right now. I so wanted to comment under that video so bad, because they were doing a live. And I want to say, you cheap ass motherfucker. When you were in my area, I delivered Postmates to you. I got paid $3.56. Most of the fucking delivery was from me being at the fucking store, motherfucker. 7 cents for the fucking minute, bitch, or 40 cents or 4 cents, something like that. And you couldn't even give me $1 tip, nigga. Are you gonna give me a fucking $1 tip when I could have canceled out your fucking order? How fucking dare you? But you know what? I didn't do that, because I know that things come full circle, and I know that we're gonna meet up again. And when we meet up again, because that's usually how it happens, I'm gonna look back. We're gonna look back. I'm gonna say, remember me? Yeah, remember I delivered Postmates for you? Yeah. Remember I delivered Postmates for you, and remember when you, yeah, yeah, you didn't tip me. And why she gonna play like, oh, I thought I did. No, you didn't, bitch. See, I know how y'all get down. A lot of these motherfuckers, they got money to blow on niggas and females too. Let me go buy some shoes to get some dick. Let me go buy some hair to get some pussy. But when it comes down to people who serve you, bitch, your bartenders, your waitresses, your Postmate drivers, bitch, your Uber drivers, y'all don't tip these motherfuckers. And that's what I said, girl, bitch, please. That's what I said, bitch. I am not doing that. Bitch, please. We're not doing that. That's why I say, bitch, we're not doing that shit. They're the cheapest. Girl, they'll tip everybody else, but the people who work for them. And I think about the $1 Million Man who own these businesses up here, my people that I know work for them. And this man won't give his employees nothing, right? Nothing, y'all. He won't give them shit. Catch this tea. Millionaire. He might even be a billionaire now because they're buying businesses in other counties and cities. And I think states too. I think they own something out there in Nevada now. But guess what? When people were taking care of his daughter, like my sister, he gave my sister over $500 in McDonald's vouchers. You hear me? He gave her $500. Girl, and trust me when I tell y'all this, my sister was paying me those vouchers to take her to work. Ow! Hallelujah, won't he do it? Bitch, hell yeah. Because I'm always going to have gas. Bitch, that's my car. The fuck? I'm always going to have gas. Bitch, that's a necessity for me. So, bitch, I will have gas on if I have money to go get my nails done. If it comes down to that. But thank God that's not the case. I haven't had time to get a feel. Don't judge me. But yeah, girl, my sister's paying me in McDonald's vouchers. Yes, bitch, please. Yeah. And the people who worked for this man was like, bitch, he don't give us nothing. He don't give us packages. He don't give us upgrades. He don't give us new cars, this and that. I said, girl, is that some funny shit? Same thing with this old motherfucker. I delivered that fucking Postmates to you, motherfucker. And I hope he watches motherfucker. But I might send him a little message privately on Instagram and say, yeah, I delivered to you. Remember me? Chatted you, and you know it's me on my Postmate picture, even though I changed my eye color and shit because I don't want people to stalk me. Ooh, we got that blowaway hair there, girl. Hold on. We got that blowaway there. Oh, girl, we got the... God, oh my God. Look, listen, I can't wait to... Let me hurry up and get about this damn video. Oh, let me get about this damn video because I'm up here coming and brushing my damn face because this flyaway hair is on my damn face, y'all. And it's annoying. Ooh, hair on my face. I wish I can't do that. But anyway, I hope I don't look crazy trying to move away that. I have one flyaway hair right here, y'all. So listen, I'm gonna send him a message. I'm gonna say I really didn't appreciate that, and don't be trying to cash at me. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, bruh. Don't worry about sending me the tip. My people already sent me the tip anyway. My Larrys and my Ricos, honey, already sent me the tip. Don't worry about it. How? Don't worry about it. They already sent me the tip. You don't need to tip me. Say that for another motherfucker. Because that's I think that, oh shit, let me watch myself. I almost said something. But anyway, y'all, for y'all out here that want to be with these celebrities and we're gonna be a gold digger and I fucked Tang and I did this, you know, people like that. Listen, y'all, as a disclaimer, I'm saying as if I was someone else. I would never, ever, ever disclose any celebrity or non-celebrity I've had sex with that is heterosexual identifying. What he does behind closed doors is his business. Just like a lot of you motherfuckers won't talk about how you fuck. Ooh, anyway. That's not. Let me get up off of that because I'm not trying to make that. I would never expose any person that I've had an experience with. Anything that I've witnessed, I will never expose. Okay. We don't need an NDA, bitch. My NDA is this video. I don't think I ever do, bitch, on my Instagram, everything, bitch. It's all private. It is what it is, honey. We don't talk about it, bitch. If you, we don't do that. Friends or not, bitch, girlfriend, boyfriend, you want to fuck around, you want to play around, bitch. I don't care what it is. I will not expose. Just understand this, though. And I want you to put your right hand up now. I don't care who you are, a stylist, makeup artist, you're an assistant. I don't care if you're a celebrity. Bitch, right hand up. Only way you're fucking with, bitch, if you have some coin attached to that. Because, bitch, I'm definitely going to get paid to keep my mouth shut. Okay? Now, for friendship. Now, right hand up for the friendship. You know, anybody out there, just throwing some stuff out. Maybe, you know, Auntie Wendy want to reach out to me. You know, maybe, you know, anybody. You know, it could be anybody out there. You know, the Nikki Loves and stuff. How you doing? You know, listen. As a friend, I won't listen. You don't got to pay for nothing. Don't pay for no dinner from me. Don't, bitch. You could pay for my plane ticket if you want to, but don't worry about. Listen, you don't got to buy me shit. Don't spend no money on me, bitch. Matter of fact, I encourage you when we hang out to keep your wallet at home, please. Like for real, please. Don't. I'm not a groupie. I'm not a bummy ass bitch. I will take care of myself. I'll do what I need to do, bitch. If you want to go to Saks Fifth Avenue, bitch, and get out. Listen, you don't have to be embarrassed to put your coin in front of me and say, let me buy you something too. Please don't do that. I will unfriend your ass. I swear to God I will. I swear to God, I will. I've unfriended people and I've disconnected people who've done shit like that. You don't have to do that, honey. I swear to. Right hand up. I will unfriend your ass, bitch. You don't have to buy me nothing. Oh, don't worry. I got you. I got you. No, 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 you don't. Bitch, because I'm going to tell you this right now. What is given on to you is given on to others. If you going to spend $7,000 on something from me, because I had a friend out there, you know, we ain't going to say her name. She's a celebrity girl. She wanted to pay for one of my surgeries. And the rumor was she did. And people talk about stuff, oh, you charity case. That was the rumor going around. Charity case, charity case. You know, the LA girls, the New York girls. You know, girl, we were on this farm, girl. They were calling me charity case. And I said, first of all, the bitch never paid for anything. So the girl get on and say, well, you know, did you pay for it? Let's say it right here. Did you pay for yours? Well, I didn't pay for it, but I would have. No, no, bitch, no. Did you or did you not pay for it? You didn't. Okay, so shut up and keep it moving, bitch. Unfriended bitch, because like you said, well, I want to give. Let me pay for it for you, bitch. We're friends. We're friends, girl. I don't want you to think that I'm using you. I don't want you to think that, oh yeah, well, I dropped $10,000. The bitch needed to rent a car and I hit one of my people up. They do that shit. I don't got time for that. Oh, she know this and that. Oh, and I want to say this too, and I'm done. I'm done, y'all, because we're in the spirit of this right now. I'm done with this right now. This is almond milk frappuccino. I'm done. There's a singer, okay? Or she's a rapper, singer. She's beautiful. Beautiful black woman, yeah. She's very controversial. Azealia Banks. We're going to say that. I don't normally name drop, but me and Azealia, we're not associated. And if she apologized to me, then we'll talk about that privately. But I just want to say this. I found out. Shit, hold on. This TV is turning off, y'all. Okay, there we go. I found out that she's associated with some messy ass queens anyway. And any of my people out there, I'm not going to say nobody's name because we had a very private conversation about this. Okay. One of my people are also connected. What? No. One of my people, no. Shit. Okay. Anyway. I need you to stay kind of back. You ain't going outside. You already went outside an hour ago. You're going outside. Listen, I need you to stay far back from this situation. Because it's very messy. And I know you're not a messy Jesse. Okay, messy Jesse is a gay man who's messy. You're not a messy Jesse, that's why I fuck with you. But when you become a messy Jesse, bitch, I gotta stop fucking with you. So she's associated with some messy ass gay niggas. And I said, I can't do that. Hell no. And I didn't know about it, y'all, until when I saw a clip of something. And bitch, girl, listen, y'all, I kid y'all not. I must have went on that clip and I said, wait a minute, pause, slow. It kept skipping. Girl, listen, bitch, it took me 30 minutes to zoom in and say, oh, hell no. She associated with him? Like, I know that messy motherfucker. That messy motherfucker, I know that motherfucker. He had to relocate from his hometown because he was messy and he was being a little hoe. He was being a little messy ass hoe. And for what I was told, he gave the sauce to other gay men and other heterosexual men. And we're not going to get into that because that's not really my business. But to find out that this queen, and I don't know if they friends, if he's friends with Azealia Banks, but he's in a clip with her. I said, oh, ho. That's probably why Azealia Banks didn't hit my ass up. Yep. He probably watched this shit, and I hope he does. And he probably said, there's a YouTuber who's a spiritualist that said that you blah, 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 because that's what you motherfuckers do. You have one old Jiminy Cricket looking bitch hit up another trans person, try to get us to connection. I'm just like, bitch, who the fuck are y'all? Y'all don't need to do that. If I want to reach out to any of these people on YouTube, off YouTube, I know how to do that. No tea, no shade. I know people that they know. They call it the 6 degrees of separation. I'm connected privately and publicly. I have family who's in entertainment industry. I got cousins who are singers, cousins who are actors, cousins who are in the WNBA, NWA. I got cousins who are married celebrities on mama's side and daddy's side. So if I need to get a hold of somebody, I know how to get a hold of them. You don't have to send them my video clips. You don't have to say, can you reach this out? Can you check this out? You don't got to do that, bitch. You don't got to do that. I know how to do what I need to do. Bitch, been there, done that. Reality show connections. Like, girl, get the fuck up out of here, girl. Stop. Stop. I don't need all that, girl. Don't think because I don't talk about it or I'm not about it, like presenting it, that I'm not in that. I'm a normal person who wants to focus on their spiritual stuff. I'm not that whole glitz and glam and trying to get out there shit. That shit is done and over with. Bitch, it's done and over with. I'm not into that. I want to establish real relationships and I want to connect people from that. I don't want to get to know the Azealia Banks. I want to know who's behind that. Because that person needs spiritual help. Not the Azealia Banks, not the Cardi B. Like that whole imagery shit. I'm not into that, girl. That was back in the day. I'm not a groupie. I'm not a fanatic neither. Like when I like people, I want to like them for them. Not the money, not the clout. And as I said, please keep me in the back. If you're going to do an Instagram live or something, I'm with you, bitch. Please, I'll step out. Bitch, like that's me. I don't need to be you don't gotta attach nothing onto hey friend, girl, bye. Please. We keep it private. But that's exactly who she's touched with. So I said, bitch, I'm kind of glad Azealia didn't hit me up. Because that was spiritual, honey. Because that messy ass faggot right there, oh, excuse me. That messy homosexual, I apologize for that. Excuse me. Excuse me, I apologize for this. Anybody who's sensitive to the word fee, excuse me for that, okay? Excuse me, I'm gonna call him a fasot, okay? A fasot, okay? We're gonna change the G into a 6 or a G into a, yeah, we're gonna change the G into a 6. A fasot, okay? So the fasot, honey, from what I heard, he got people locked up too. That's why he left his hometown, because he's a snitch bitch. What's up with these bad motherfuckers snitching and shit? I'm a bad bitch, I'm a bad nigga, and you a snitch. When do real people snitch and when do badass people snitch? I want to know that. When do badass motherfuckers become snitches? And when did real people become snitches? Because that's not your business. Oh, but you didn't get none of the D. You wanted the straight dick and they wasn't having that. Bitch, let me go. Listen. God bless him, though. God bless Azealia Banks for dealing with messy motherfuckers. See, those are the spirits right there. See, we talked about the spirits jumping on people. And that's why that spirit is over her being messy. That's a gay man spirit in her. And we're not saying, no offense to the gay man, because I'm not saying the gay men are messy. But when you have a gay male, a woman who has a gay male spirit on her, she becomes 10 times messy. She becomes 10 times messy, bitch. I'm telling y'all right now. She becomes 10 times messy. And that's why she's so racially this and that. And even she's always talking about people, coming for people. And I'm just like, yeah, that's the queen in her, honey. They're going to get her God. I'm telling you right now, they're going to get her God. God, be with her, you my guy. She better wake the fuck up. They're going to get her God because the spirit's going to leave you, girl. Remember, honey, Oshun runs that. Come on in here, bitch. Yeah, honey. They said Moniece, yeah, honey. JT Funny, listen. You know, allegedly, Moniece Slaughter is a groupie, and allegedly, because like I said, I don't know Moniece Slaughter like that. You know, I wouldn't mind being cool with her or whatever, so I won't like cut in on her like that because I don't know her like that. But allegedly, Moniece Slaughter is the industry groupie since she was a teenager. Since she was a teenager, she done had everybody from rappers, singers, dancers, models, and even production people. Allegedly, this is what they say. This is what the industry say. So, you know, and she was known for keeping this stuff silent. Because a lot of these groupies, they go out and they spread it wide. They tell people, But she was known as the golden groupie. So this is why when these guys were pinging me on IG, and there was 3 of them. Some of them were A-list. We'll say one of them was A-list. 2 of them were D-list. You know, they had something going, but it wasn't going like that. And, you know, okay, slaughter. And I'm like, let me Google the slang for slaughter. I kid you not. Let me Google the slang for slaughter, because then they come out with new terms. Let me Google the slang for slaughter. And then it went from that to, you know, oh, do you know who Momo is? I don't know who Momo is. Never heard of Momo. Are you talking about Monique? I mean, I don't know who that is. Never heard of that. But then people are like, yeah, girl, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm like, 2 and 2 together. Oh, this is why. No, bitch. we're not that type of girl. We're not the type of girl. We have fun, but we're not into that like that. We're not the type of girl like that. No, we're not. We're not, honey. Yeah, me too. Me too. That's why I hate superficial people, honey. Be real. Love yourself. Love who you with. Love who you are. And let's see what it is, honey. Come on in here. Thank you, Espaval. You like it, honey? Yes, honey. Come on in here, Espaval. You like that? Espaval, you love it? You love it, honey? Little to no shedding, honey. Who you doing? No, this is not the wig that I made. This actually was a paid for wig, and I didn't pay for it. It was paid for by one of my people. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, girl. This is the wig, girl. Yes, honey. Yes, girl. This is a from what it looks like it's a handmade wig because the inside lace is not like any other lace wig that I've ever bought. But the hair is really, really nice. Despite it being blonde, it's really, really soft. And I also washed it already. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that, honey. I washed it, and the curls came right on back. I washed it, I combed it, honey, and the curls came straight on back. You hear me? Look at that. Look, y'all. The brush just goes straight through it. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that, y'all. Look, girl. What? Look at that. What? And the fans are low. Look how breezy, easy breezy, beautiful that hair is, honey. It's too long though, y'all. So I'm gonna have to put on my other tee when I go out right now, because it's way too long. That's what I said, honey. I can't do it. Even if my natural hair ever got that long, because it could. Okay, my family have long hair, growing hair. I would keep my hair only about right here. And this is not straight, and it's kind of wavy. Because my natural hair comes to about right here. I need to actually cut my ends to about right here, because my ends look a little straggly, honey. I abandoned my hair for almost a whole month, bitch. Ooh, horrible experience, y'all. But anyway, come on in here. What we that hoe? I know that's right, honey. We the hoe, how the hoe, you the hoe. Come on, love me, bro. Come on, liquor spot. How you doing? How you doing? Yes, honey. Come on in here, CJ. How you doing? Come on in here. I know that's right, CJ. Yes, honey. Come on, Jay. Who you doing? Come on, Julie Joey, bitch. Where you at? You didn't call me, honey. Come on, Melly. Yes, honey. Come on, Melly. A fire. No, that was not a fire. Jay, let me see if I can show you again. It looked like a damn meteorite. Let me see if I can show you. I might put it on my little IG. This is the closest I can get to it. So you can see the little trail there. Excuse the screen. Yeah, I don't even know why you're trying to be on me, honey. You sleep by me every night. You don't need to be on me like that, honey. Okay, let me see if I can really get up in that for you. Can you see that? It's a glowing ball. I'm gonna put it on IG. I'm gonna tag my name on it. I'm put it on IG. I'm put it on IG. There's no fire. It's literally a ball of fire, and it's perfectly round. It kind of looks like the sun was falling, and it was night. It was probably like maybe like a little bit after midnight. Maybe like around one something. Yeah. I can actually look at the details on it to see what time that was taken. But yeah, it was really, 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 really early in the morning. And it looked like the sun was falling. Crazy and just crazy. Come on here, Mina. How you doing, Mina? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Come on here. Yes, honey, Storm. We love us some Storm. Yes, honey. You know what? I love the Storm character. You know, Storm is very much just she's everything to me, honey. If I had to be, because I am a mutant. Let the world tell it. Transgender people are mutants. I don't know if other trans are offended by that, but I'm not offended by that at all. In fact, I've been compared by mutants many, many times. In fact, X-Men. They all have these these abilities that are beyond, they're extraordinary. And I definitely have some extraordinary abilities, spiritually speaking. So I've definitely been compared to a mutant before. I'll take that mutant, honey. Nigga at the bottom, bitch at the top. I'll take that mutant title, bitch. Ow! It is what it is, girl. That's what alchemy about. Alchemy is about mutating, transmutating, and the ability to shapeshift. Oh shit, come on in here, shapeshifters. Oh, shout out to, maybe I should call myself that, a shapeshifting mutant. No more trans, no more witchy, no more mystic. I'm a shapeshifting mutant. Oh shit. That's gonna be my name, y'all. Hi everybody. My name is Persia, the shapeshifting mystic. Oh no, the shapeshifting mutant. Oh, hello. I need to come up with my own little hand gesture or something too, honey. You know, something like that. I don't know. Figure something out, honey. Maybe I'll go back to my olden days, honey, when I was initiated to one of these other organizations when they taught us how to use your hand to do things, honey. Maybe I'll come out something like that. Hello, my fellow mutants. How are you doing? But anyway, I'll take that mutant title, honey. Yes, honey. I'll be that mutant, honey. But Storm is definitely a mutant. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. And Storm, actually, according to Marvel, is actually Black Panther's wife. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that Storm is actually, and you know, Black Panther, the guy who played that character is hot as hell. And when he got that suit on, bitch, I really was like, oh Jesus, come on in here. He gave me that Bastet tea, honey, because you know, Bastet is the mother of Black Panther. Come on in here. Bastet, y'all know who the Bastet is. Oh, come on in here. You got Bastet, you got Hathor, and you got Sekhmet, bitch. Oh, y'all not ready for that. Come on in here. Hathor the whore. Ain't nobody wrong with that. Heifer. Bitch, please. So anyway, I love Storm, honey. I used to think I was her. I thought I had the ability to talk to the wind, and people called me crazy. And when I became into the spiritual, people actually said, you can talk to the wind. The wind is actually the voice of your ancestors. Oh, shit. Come on in here. They said the sun is sending you communications via enzymes and in just the process. There's a term called something kinesis, where the sun literally activates things within your DNA. Come on in here. Y'all not ready for that. The sun sends you codes that activate DNA in you. One of the DNA activation hormones is called vitamin D. So the sun doesn't have vitamin D. You already have it in your body, but it stays dormant until you get to the sun. Hallelujah. Come on in here. You're not ready for that? So going into the wind is your ancestors talking to you. It's the whisper of your ancestors. So when I learned that, I was about 18 years old, maybe almost 19. And I said, whoa. So I really was talking to the fucking wind. And that's why I would see ghosts and spirits and shit, y'all. I'm telling you, I had a crazy ass childhood. People called me crazy. My nickname was El Retardo. I think I told y'all that before. They called me El Retardo. They thought I was mentally wrong. Y'all went to psychology. I went to family counselors. Bitch, I got kicked out of one of the places because I went off on the lady. I remember her. She had these thick old glasses on, and she was trying to talk to me calm. Yeah, we understand. And I said, no, don't talk to me like I'm a little kid. And don't you? And our girls started going crazy to where they said, I'm going to talk to your mother, okay? And bitch, we got kicked out. We got in the car. My mom said, they're just trying to help you. And I said, ain't nothing wrong, Val. Ain't nothing wrong. And y'all, I was in GATE. I told y'all this. I was in GATE. First grade to second grade. I was in GATE. If you don't know what GATE is, I think it's gifted and talented something. I don't know what it stands for exactly, but it's G.A.T.E. And I told y'all, the girl who played on Waiting to Excel, Jasmine Halting, I think. I went to school with her. She's from my city. We were in the same GATE program. Her mother was actually the principal of the school I went to. So anyway, it's so crazy how all this shit comes like full circle shit, y'all. It's just so crazy. But either way, and I think she was on My Wife and Kids too, like the first season. But either way, it's just so, anyway, I was there. So I've always been articulate and witty, and I get things quick, and people see that as a craziness. And that's why they say even geniuses are considered special. They're considered mentally handicapped because you're so out there that other people cannot comprehend, and it takes them a while to catch it. They're like, what? How do you get that? Listen, I don't know, bitch, but that's what I get. So they had nicknames for me. El Retardo, girl. I was hyper. I was a hyper person. They thought I had ADHD. And flat out, bitch, you were bored. I went to school. I had a teacher named Mrs. Erlinson. She was a third grade teacher. And I had her up until like the fourth grade because I went into another class and she was there. And she had her red nails on, press on nails with her coffee. So she smelled like coffee, bitch. And she was married to a black man, Miss Earlston. She was a white woman. And she said, "You're not hyperactive. You're just bored." You're bored. You need things to do. I sure did, y'all. So they told that to my parents, and my stepdad started. Oh God, I don't want to get emotional about that because that's why I love my stepdad so much. Because my stepdad, he knew that I needed knowledge. He knew that I needed education. He knew that if my mind was bored and it went idle, that I would do stupid shit. So he gave me Bookshaw, and he gave me books on gardening and pottery and medicine. Like, bitch, third grade, girl, third fucking grade, I was reading about medicine and shit. Like, so that's how I went to medical school. They were like, "Oh, you know a lot about medicine." Yeah, my stepdad brought me home. He was a garbage man. He brought me home a collection of books where they talk about the shape of your ass will determine the shape of your heart. Believe it or not. It said the shape of your ass will determine if you will develop heart disease or not. And I gagged. Girl, I did that in third grade. I read books on boats, how to build a boat, how to go fishing, what type of fish are out there, what elements of water. And that's what I said. When you're born to be what you are, the universe will always align you up with what you're meant to be aligned up with. And all that was teachers. My stepdad came in my life to be a teacher. My teachers were that. The older people I met they were, even some of my friends that came in to be my teachers. So like I said, I'm where I'm at right now because my mind needed that. It needed to know. I needed to know. And it was curiosity. So that's how I got affiliated, associated with different organizations too, because I needed to know. Like, spiritually, why are we here existing spiritually? And that's why spirituality became my passion. And I gotta know, and I gotta feel it, and I gotta see it. And if I cannot see it physically, I need to feel it, because feeling is so much more important than seeing. Because it says, believe half of what you hear and none of what you see. So feeling is it's so important. And then in religion, it teaches you don't go with your feelings. It says feeling is the devil's way of fooling you. I don't think so. Because faith is based upon feeling. Blind sight is a feeling. When they say blind sight, have a blind sight, bitch, that's an oxymoron. Come on in here. That's in scripture too. Oh shit. Walk by faith, not by motherfucking sight. Hallelujah. Come on in here. So it's a feeling. And like I said, I love spirituality. This is my life. And whether it's about money or not about money, I'm going to be a spiritualist bitch until the day I motherfucking die. Whether I'm offering services or whether I'm not. Because before I offer services, I was doing this. And when it's all done, when I decide to give it up, whatever the case, I get a husband, whatever it is. When I decide to stop doing it for other people, and or to the degree that I'm doing it now, because I do plan on doing that, to not be so open to people. Like, you really have to know me to get it, or you got to really be linked up with someone who can sing you to me, because I want to focus on those who really want it. I'm not interested in the entertainment process of that. I want you to really understand that spirit is life-changing. And when spirit falls, bitch, your life will motherfucking change. And a lot of people are afraid of that. I have people come to me for work, and we get the work done, and they're like, bitch, I've been to other spirituals. We did healing work, and nothing happened. We did healing work with you for 3 weeks. And Mystic, I'm noticing that not just my mental is getting there, but my heart is getting there, and also my hair is growing. And I'm not even cutting in. Somebody sent a message and said, I was having a little bit of issues growing this certain part of my hair. And for some reason, this hair started growing out. And I tell them, hair is a part of your nervous system. Your nervous system is responsible for the magic that you put out. Yeah, you're not ready for that. It's responsible for the magic you put out. So that growing is a sign that you're spiritually tapping into some type of energy. Because we didn't do no spiritual work on your hair growing back. We did a healing for your mind, body, and spirit. Because we know that the things that you've been through was traumatizing to you spiritually, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So we said, God, touch it, honey. Fall on her. But anyway, I think she got afraid of the work, and she literally backed out of the next step we're supposed to be doing, which had nothing to do with her healing. It was for other things, but she completely backed out of it. And she had experiences with other spiritualists that kind of fucked her over. And that's just, I can't really be mad at her, because these spirituals who know nothing about energy. If energy came to them and slapped them, they would. If energy was right there in front of their face, they wouldn't even know it. And that's what I say. Even going into Oshun and these deities that think they're connected with, if they were right there in your room, you wouldn't even know it because you're so into the fake shit. You wouldn't know real if real came in and hit you. You'll be looking for what they told you it's about. Oh, I'm waiting for her to come in with all her yellow on and to be dark skinned with her hair wrapped up and all that. Like, excuse me, you're gonna keep waiting. You're gonna be waiting. You're gonna keep waiting. You gonna keep waiting, honey. Like the Christians waiting on the rapture of Jesus, honey. Ow, come on in here. But I love spirituality, and I only want to deal with people personally who loves it, and even going into publicly too. I'm sick of the trolls. I'm sick of people that are just curious about it. During this whole spiritual process, I had a reminiscent of someone who had met for work who was like, I've never done this work. I don't believe in this work, but we're going to take a faith. We're going to take a leap of faith. And I told her, I said, well, I can't guarantee this work 100% then. And I said, so when we take this leap of faith, because I always ask this, how much do you believe in this work? Well, I grew up in the church, so I believe in having faith in something, make it happen. But I would say it's about 60%. I said, so 60%, we're going to guarantee this work 60%. And at first she was like, well, I don't think I want to do it then. I said, well, you're telling me you only believe in it 60%. I can't do work for someone who don't believe in it because ultimately this affects you. Can we talk about this for a minute? This is why also when you do work for people, you need their permission. Because people, let's say, for example, you're doing work on a man to become faithful. Woo, come on in here. You're not the wife, though. Let's say you find out that your brother's cheating on his wife and you want to do work on him to be a faithful man. The workings that you're doing may not manifest for two reasons. For one, it's not your situation. And for two, the person who is involving, they might be loving, because we have free will. They may love fucking around on their wife. It may not even affect them in any way, shape, or form. So these candles and these energies and these prayers that you're doing is not going to affect him because he's entertaining the spirits that are keeping him. So going into that, they have to fully let go. They have to fully surrender. And that's the magic come in and it works. They have to fully let go. And that's what I think people don't do when you do magical stuff for them. They do not fully surrender. Pray for me. Say a prayer for me. I could do that all day long. I could burn candles leg. I could take it to the wall. I could take it to the mountain. I could bury it. I could do all this other good shit. At the end of the day, if you love being a condescending whore, I could pray for God to make you a righteous woman all day long. You love being a whore. You love being a condescending whore, not a whore. You love being a condescending. You like being a fake and phony bitch. Ain't nothing gonna change because you have not gave it up. So it's gonna make my work ineffective. So this is why I tell people, this is why you need to be a part of the work that we do, because I need to make sure that you're there. I had a girl come to me for some work years ago as well. I want to get a job. Okay. We do the work. Hey, Mystic, I haven't got a call for a job yet. Okay, well, let's break this down physically. Are you on a schedule yet? No. Have you decided what job you want to work for? No, I just need a job. Okay, so right now we're already talking about two things that are putting you at a disadvantage. Because for one, you know what type of work you want to do. Well, I mean, I want to be a manager. Okay, do you have any type of managerial, I hate that word, managerial skills, education? No, but I mean, okay, so a lot of these jobs to be a manager, they want you to have an AA in something, a BA in something, a master's in something. They want you to be experienced in something. So let's not do work on that. Do you know what you're good at? Yes, okay, so let's base the spiritual work around the type of work you want to do. Because see, the more detailed you are with the work, the more effective the work is going to be. And that's to say, people don't understand that. You're not going to just do a spell and say, I want to be a manager. Oh God, I didn't get the job. Oh, the magic didn't manifest. You were too hell-bent on being a manager when you didn't have the skills to be that manager. You should have been hell-bent on getting a profession that you can utilize your skills in. Because see, when you do a resume, you talk about what's your objective. Your objective should be to get a position that can help you utilize and expand. Come on in here. That can expand your motherfucking skills. No, I just want a job to get paid. I just want a job because I need money right now. Woo, you're not getting it. Bye, honey. Girl, you're done. So I want you to understand that you have to be able to surrender, give it all up, and know exactly what you want before you do the work for you to get what you want. It's not going to happen just to happen. Okay. So, anywho, bitch, I should have left an hour ago. Let me get up off of this, honey. Love the Harris give me X. Spirituality is really a lifestyle. Sure is. Spirituality is a lifestyle. Just like you eat fast food every day, just like you shit every day, just like you fuck every day, just like you all that every day, whatever you do. Spirituality is a lifestyle. And the more you dedicate it to it, the more effective it's going to be and the more blissful and blissful it's going to be. Guarantee you. Okay? When a whole ass Odo Monroe, honey. I know that's right, honey. Come on in here, honey. Ow, come on in here, honey. You know I love excellency. Come on in here, Julie Joey. Aurora Monroe. Come on in here, Aurora Monroe. Ow, honey. She see you, honey. Hello, hello. She see you. Ow. Yes, honey. Well, Oro actually means gold. That means gold, honey. Oro means gold, honey. Yes. I'm thinking of Oho. Honey. Come on in here. Good, yes. Come on in here, TC. How you doing, TC? She got the body going, but I ain't saying she is pretty. She gives you that energy of transitioning or modification just in order to have a lifestyle. Exactly. And Julie Joy, that's a lot of people get so offended with me about. A lot of trans women are gay men who were taught the ropes how to be that. When I had a gay mother who was a well-known drag queen, okay, and I have a gay auntie who's a well-known female impersonator. In fact, she is fully transitioned after where she don't work no more. But my gay auntie was well-known in Vegas for doing showgirls. She was a showgirl. She worked at Lucky Chang's and she worked at this other restaurant where not restaurant, but the place where you're go like kind of like SF Divas over there in San Francisco, where they dance for you, eat for them. She was well known. She was one of the highest paid ones there too. But she fully transitioned out to where I think that she's like kind of stealthy. But my drag mother would always say, and she was only my drag mother for maybe like 5 months of my transitioning. You are becoming a woman. You're not a drag queen. You're becoming a woman. So as you transition, you're transitioning to be who you are, not to be seen. You're transitioning to be who you are, not to be seen. So I always remember that. Like if you're transitioning to see, oh, you're the best looking T-girl. Yes, mama, over. If that's what you're transitioning for, you're not really trans. You're a drag queen because that's what drag queens do. Drag queens want their chance for being passable. Drag queens want their chance for being the most fishiest, the most cuntiest. They love that. That's how they thrive. Being trans, but you don't thrive off of that. So a lot of these trans, like I said, Shauna Balenciaga, Shauna Brooks, Sydney Starr, and there's a few others, those are the ones that are always in the forefront. They fucking transitioned just to get a lifestyle. It's not because they really feel like, and I almost thought this way about Amaya Scott. Honestly, I was cool with Amaya Scott, back in the day, on MySpace and stuff, and we knew mutual people. Amaya Scott, I almost thought the same thing about her because she was so into the scene and she got to get her tens, honey, and all this stuff. But now, even before she came out and did her little TV shows and stuff, I'm like, she might be actually a trans woman because she's now not really trying to be seen. She's transitioning for her. So, like I said, Sydney Stars and the Shauna Balenciagas, that's why they're going above and beyond. It's to throw a look, as we call it. Lifestyle, but we call it throwing a look. Let me throw a look to make it look like I'm doing something. And in reality, I'm really not. And that's why I said allegedly, because it was told that Shauna Brooks do drugs. That she gets high off of Molly and Storage and all that other good stuff. Allegedly. Like I said, that's what is being said. In the community, outside the community, bitch. The ballroom scene, outside the ballroom scene. So, it's just it's a gay man who loves the attention from men. And that's why even going into, and I bet you this for a fact, that she'll be open to having intercourse with women. If a man was like, let's have it with him, oh, well, I'm down for that. Guarantee she would be. Because that's not really who she is. Like I said, she would do anything to get some straight dick, including what she's doing now. So like I said, I don't believe anything that comes out of her mouth, anything that comes out of Sydney Star's mouth. Not a fan, no tea, no shade. It is what it is, bitch. Keep it moving. Not my cup of tea, bitch. You're using your trans status to exploit a real situation. And that shit irritates me to the max. You're using your trans status to exploit people who are really that way, and then people who we're trying to get an alliance with are gonna be like, no, I had my experience with Shauna. No, I can't do it. You look like a Sydney Star. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it. So because of that, bitch, some should have been shut down on me spiritually. Not even trying to be sexual with people. Spiritually speaking. Oh, you're trans. Oh, and oh yeah. I can't. And I'm just like, and there's some that don't care. I told you guys I've done work for conscious people in the conscious community. One of my favorite clients of all times. We have not, done any work together, but we still associate each other. He's a well-known conscious person on YouTube. I think he got a new channel now, but he still have like almost 500,000 followers. And he came to me when there was a lot of weird shit going on, where people are coming for him spiritually, where he was afraid to go outside. So, like I said, I'm still, working with people, but some people are just like, I can't do that. I don't want to be associated with you because, you guys are kind of doing what Black females do. And this is another reason why a lot of Black female spiritualists are having issues too, getting real clients. Their only clients they're getting are going to be other female clients who don't really know much, because these men are not bitch please. They're like, I'm not being bothered with that. Girl, I've had too many fucking issues with that. And it's sad. But this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with girls who are fucking shit up. Scam artists is fucking shit up. Fraudulent ass trans women, fraudulent ass spiritualists, fucking shit up. As I told you guys before, when Kaya and T.S. Madison had their little fallout, and they had a spiritualist that were promoting every week. Where is that spiritualist at? Why she didn't see none of that coming? Why she didn't do a reading on that? Why she didn't say, ooh, y'all, it's not gonna work out for y'all? Like, what was she at during all this? I mean, I don't expect her to come out and talk or be a part of it, because that's just what it is. Because when you're a commercialized spiritualist, you don't care about being right. Or when you're a commercialized spiritualist, you care about being right, but when you don't see, you can't really see shit. So you can't really see shit, you're not gonna talk about it. But why you didn't see that coming? And I'm sure she gave them a reading. I'm sure she offered cleansing products for them and shit. I'm pretty sure. So I said, anybody who saw that and you ever went to that bitch for some money or for some services, that you might want to get your fucking money back, because she was on that show being promoted and she couldn't see what's going on. And that would have been my question: is why you didn't? If you saw this in my future, why you can't see that T.S. Madison and Kai was going to break up, and they were promoting you on their show every fucking week? I mean, that would have did wonders for her if she wants to be promoted. But that's how I say, Spirit will bring you people. You don't have to promote yourself. Spirit will bring you people. You don't have to knock on people's door. Hi, I'm a spiritualist. There you go. Let me go to Instagram message people. Hi, are you looking for some spiritual work? I don't initiate nothing, girl. I lead, I don't follow. Okay? I'm a leader, not a follower. Followers message to say, I offer spiritual service. Would you like help? That's what a follower do. A leader will always attract followers. So going into even to the spiritual shit, Spirit will always bring you what you need. You don't got to promote and exaggerate just to get some likings and, go comment on people's videos to promote your stuff and shit. Like, you don't got to do that. They will always find you. That's the beautiful thing about being a spiritualist. You go to your spirit, you say, hey, bring me 10 people this week. I want them to be all white woman. I want them to be all white man. I want to be gay men who need to find this and that. And spirits bring that to you. Oh, Spirit led me to you. Exactly. That's a real spiritualist. Not know, hey, I was on a forum and I saw you comment and that's how I found your channel. Now I want to use some spiritual work. Hey, that's not what Spirit does. See, are you a spiritualist or you're a physicalist? If you're a physicalist, you want to promote your shit. If you're spiritualist, you let Spirit promote your shit. Hallelujah. You do who you are, you speak how you speak, and Spirit will promote your shit. Nigga. And you don't got to tag your videos either to get those likes and those clicks. I think my most viewed videos on this channel is actually non-tagged. But I'll get about it, honey. Yes, come on in here, EPEC. How you doing, EPEC? Thank you, EPEC. Thank you, honey. Shout out to my mother, honey. My spiritual mother, honey. My spiritual mother, honey. We're going to call her ST, honey. She did some removing and some cleansing, and some botching and some putting on in here, honey. Oh, shit. Woo! Come on in here. Ow. Come on in here. Woo! It doesn't make sense. Come on in here, Jay. Yes, honey. Come on here, Julie Joey. Who you doing? Yes, honey, there are definitely agents in our midst. It sure is, TC. There's people that act like they're lesbians, they're really not. There's people that act like they're gay, and they're really not. People act like they bi, they're really not. There's people that act like they trans, they're really not. It's like, girl, excuse me, don't speak for lesbians if you're not lesbian. Can we talk about it? And even going to this trans man, I want to say his name is Timothy. There's a trans man named Timothy, this white trans man who went to this all-girls school. Y'all should look it up and see the story. This person transitioned into being a man. And like I said, in my opinion, it's a stud. In my opinion, it's a stud. And that's why this person's so pressed on titles. It's a lesbian stud who wants to be identified as a trans man, who wants you to really know that he wants to be identified as a trans man by saying he's masculine centered. I mean, I'm sorry. From where I'm from, if the man is feminine, we call him sis. We call him girl. So that's like a straight man saying I'm masculine centered. If you're a trans man, you actually say you feel like a man. If you feel like a man, then you think like a man, you act like a man, you speak like a man. So you're never gonna say, oh, well, hold up, but I want to let you guys know that I'm really a trans man. But of course, this person's gonna say I'm masculine centered because just like I'm seeing a stud, I'm not seeing a man. I'm seeing a woman who is a stud. A woman who, and I won't even say a stud because I'm not even gonna disrespect. I think it's a woman who identify as a man only for the purpose of getting the shit that he's trying to stir up right now. And that's it. Just like when Caitlyn Jenner came out. And I tell people, Caitlyn is not a trans woman. That's a whole nother story. And I tell people what I knew. I know inside shit. I know inside shit. So we're going to say allegedly. Allegedly, for the sake of whatever reason that is. But allegedly, Bruce Jenner always wanted to be a woman. I mean, he has some ideas, right? And we're talking about before Caitlyn, so that's what I'm saying. He, a bitch, please. Bruce Jenner always wanted to be a woman, honey. He had the tendencies. He had the ooh. Because y'all ain't going to convince me that a man who had, 7 kids in total? And they're grown. He got like 40-year-old children. All of a sudden decided to transition at 62? Bitch, please. Oh, well, I wanted to do it back in the 80s, but I was taking hormones for a little bit, but then I stopped taking them. Sis, you would have had nipples then. You would have had gynecomastia. Once you take hormones for like 6 months, come on in here. Once you take hormones for 6 months, you bud. And once you bud, that fat you can't get rid of. You got to stab it out. So what I'm trying to figure out, how are you having all these topless pictures? Or you got married to Kris Jenner and these other women, and nobody saw these titties. Nobody saw these fat things bouncing around. These little things. Cup A, triple A shit. Ah, girl, bye. Get the fuck out of here. And you never been fat a day in your life. Hormones also make you gain weight. I digress. But allegedly, Kris Jenner, who's very masculine woman, okay, we're speaking my truth. Allegedly, Kris used to strap up, and allegedly Kris have always liked black dick. Allegedly, Kris and Caitlyn, or Bruce at the time, used to have threesomes with black dick. Allegedly, the fantasy was to turn Bruce into a cuckold. So Bruce enjoyed being a cuckold. Now, the storyline was allegedly that Bruce was not into men, because Bruce couldn't say that he enjoyed doing it, because then the men who went wouldn't want to do it. Because they're like, fuck that. We're not into sissies. We're into dominating a straight man. Come on in here. So allegedly, Bruce Jenner, I don't like the D. I'm only into women. I'm heterosexual. I'm only doing this to please my wife. So that's what it went down. Bruce Jenner allegedly was a cuckold. And these black men, not black man, black men, will come up in there and they will do what they do. Now, I'm not going to that because allegedly some trans woman was involved too, because anyway, I won't even get into that because people think that we're going into some whatever. But allegedly, Bruce would dress up as a woman and he started crafting. He started getting better at his craft. So he started doing laser and electrolysis, Yeah, I need facials. So when I put on my drag, I'll be a woman. I'll look even more cunty and fishy. So allegedly, I don't know why I keep saying that allegedly like this, but allegedly, hold on. Allegedly, he started getting good at the craft. And Chris was only upset because he actually started liking. Because see, she knew he had some drag queen cross-dressing tendencies because she saw her man wrapped up and shit. That's why even the kids said, yeah, he used to come out with robes on, and we were like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, they were back in that room having that couple session, BBC and shit. Oh shit, allegedly. Come on in here. Allegedly. So what ended up happening was he enjoyed it. He enjoyed Chris having that BBC, getting ejaculated in, and he was forced to eat, allegedly eat the stuff about her cream pie, allegedly, So he enjoyed it because there's a spirit that following you. It turned him out to where he decided, and they were kind of talking about it for years, allegedly. Oh God, I don't know if I want to do this or not. Oh. And then all of a sudden he said, fuck it, bitch, just on my bucket list. I'm old as fuck now. The only way I'm going to really get it the way I used to get, I'm going to have to fully transition. Well, he thought that Chris was going to be okay with him being a full-fledged. She thought Chris was going to be in a lesbian situation, even though she's masculine and shit. But he thought she was going to be totally okay. And he did not know that she was not going to be accepting to this situation. So he had some type of mental breakdown, and he's still recovering. Caitlyn is still recovering because I'm not going to call Caitlyn a she. We're going to call Caitlyn. Okay, Caitlyn, it's still having a recover from that. This is why Caitlyn's still having the mind. Watching the Caitlyn story, the Caitlyn Jenner show, she kept saying over and over, "That's my man mind." If you're a fucking trans woman, bitch, you don't got a man's mind. Hello. The date specialist did a fucking questionnaire, and she gonna say, I think Candace Cain was on this episode, and the Candace Cain passed the test as a woman, but Caitlyn Jenner didn't. And they said, well, you actually answered the way a man would. And Caitlyn said, there go my man's mind again. Exactly, sis. You're not trans. You're a cross-dressing ass sissy. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I got a lot of cross-dressing ass sissy, bitch. Hello, I'm a femdom. I got a lot of clients in that type of industry, that work, when I do that work, that are cross-dressing sissies. Yes, bodybuilding shit, girl. When they get on the phone, girl, they want wig and lipstick on, stockings on. We do cam sessions and shit with them in drag and shit. They love it. One of them on his way to do laser right now. That's a part of his feminization process. Come on in here. A muscle-bound guy with laser, y'all. Yes, he got his laser. Yeah, we booked his laser appointment. But anyway, honey, that's what Caitlyn Jenner is. Caitlyn Jenner is the byproduct of a cross-dresser who enjoyed doing it so much that he decided to fully take on that look. So, if you do this, you're going to be the poster board for it, the poster board. I hope I'm saying all right, poster board. I don't know if it's poster board or poster boy. Anyway, for that whole thing. So, bitch, Caitlyn was like, yes, I'll do it. I'll get some awards if I do that. Yeah, they told him that. Yeah, allegedly. You're going to get some awards. Okay, I'll do it. Bitch, now you get an award. Bitch, RuPaul should have got that fucking award. Phenomenal woman award and shit. RuPaul should have got that fucking woman. Bitch, please. Get the fuck about it here. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that, girl. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. Anybody entertaining that confused that shit, girl. And like I said right there, that's the point. That's the transgender agent. Caitlyn Jenner's a transgender agent. Shit, you got lesbian agents too, acting like they. Well, I don't know if I'm lesbian or straight. They want to be bad. They want to be only lesbian when it's for their good, but it's not. I don't do the gays. I don't do lesbian. Ban them all. Cut it all out. No on Proposition 8. Yeah, yes on Proposition 8. Like, girl, bye. So even going into bi, you got people that don't know what the fuck they are. You got gay men that say they bi and come out they only gay. So I'm like, the whole damn community is already confused. And then you got people coming and saying, well, I'm not LGBT or T. I'm actually Q. I'm actually ZT me. I'm actually WIZT me. And I'm just like, so what does that mean? Well, that means that I feel like a woman, but I also feel some manly characteristics within me as well. And I also feel like I'm okay with this is not. And I tell you about this too. The whole pansexual thing. I'm going to be done with this. Someone said that pansexuality is the same thing as being bisexual, and it's not. Pan means you'll do anything with anyone. had to retract my pansexual statement because I had to do some research on it. I'm like, wait, hold up. Well, we know pan, that's a goat that runs through the woods with an erect penis and all this other stuff and da 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 da. And that's the image of pedophilia and bestiality. So we already know that. So girl, and then to do deeper research, I'm like, bitch, that comes from that whole energy, that pan energy. That whole you do what you want when you want to sexually. So pansexuals will actually be open to having sex with kids. Pansexuals do animals. That's what that label is. Because if someone is into bestiality, you can call them a bestialism. I mean, what do you call them? A zoophilia? Like, girl, they want to be a part of they want a label too. So it's like, girl, why not just say, listen, it's LGBT. I don't consider myself trans because I still feel like a man sometimes. Just call me Michael. Just call me Zuzu. Call me Alec. What's your sexual orientation? Oh, I don't have one. Just call me Alec. That eliminated, girl. But you got asexual, which means you don't identify with any sex. You got bisexual, which means you like both sexes. And transsexual is not a sexual orientation. It's actually a gender identity. So that's why people say LGB. Sometimes people say, well, why don't say T? Because T deals with gender identity, not sexual orientation. Okay, so let's get that one out the way. So you have gay, or you got shit, what was I going with that? You got bisexual, you got fucking asexual, then you got underneath that umbrella, pansexual. Well, you like who you like, then that's along the lines of, well, no, it's not really bisexual, because bisexual means I gotta pick or choose. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't, sis. So you're saying you're pansexual, bitch. That means you do anything with anybody. You like white, black, woman, tall, straight, fat, short, man, big, pussy, asshole, little boys, little girls, doggies, cats, goats, trees, rocks, watermelon. You everything. That's what the fuck that means. And then when they say trisexual, I think pansexual, trisexual, same fucking thing. That's why I stopped saying pansexual. Because I'm open to people, adults only, human adults only, that are attractive. If you're a man or a woman, bitch, listen, if it goes down, it go down. It is what it is, girl. It's human. Bitch, I'm a spirit having a human experience, bitch. It is what it is. A-E-I-O-U. Bitch, please. A could be an E could be an O, U, B could be a J-I-O. Okay? But I got to be into you. Like, it is what it is. So what should I call myself? A pansexual, transsexual, or bisexual, trisexual, pansexual, transsexual? Like, bitch, the fuck? What will my label be then? Get the fuck out of here. Bitch, I'm transsexual, bitch, and it is what it is, bitch. You're bisexual, and it's what it is, but you're gay, and it is what you're lesbian, and it is what it is, bitch. Keep it at that. Well, I'm not a lesbian, because if you call me lesbian, that means I only like women. And I'm not bisexual, because if I'm only bisexual, that means that only means that I only like men, I don't like women. So you just told yourself then, girl, you're pansexual. You like anything that will let you fuck. That's what that means, bitch. Tell me I'm wrong. I want to. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. And then I want you to also tell me what they call people who like animals. And children. Because see, I'm sick of y'all motherfucking ass. This is why people don't like the LGBT now. This is why motherfuckers say, ooh, if you accept the gays, you got to accept the animal lovers. That's not the same thing, bitch. That's not the same thing, honey. That's not the same thing. We're all not into that bullshit. Most of us are not. We're not into fucking little boys, little girls, animals and shit. We're not into that shit, girl. For me, you got to look like a man or a grown-ass woman who have masculine features. I'm only into masculinity. I'm open to man and woman too, but I'm only into masculinity. You know, you can't be, girl, we're not gonna be fighting over makeup and shit unless we got a husband involved. Now I'll be open to a feminine woman if we're sharing the same husband, because I'm into polygamy too. But you gotta be of age, legal consent, and bitch, you gotta be normal. We're not open to trying to eat everything. And you ever put a hell no? You ever play with a peach? What kind of bullshit is this? You're a fruit sexual? Honey, I'm just saying, there's 1,001 sexual positions you could try with a grown-up. Y'all, you need to get into the arts of sex. Why waste your time on people who are not ready for that? You got some type of perversion if you're into, oh, I don't care. I like it all. I'll take it all. I don't got no standard. I think pansexual means you don't got no standards neither. I think that means you do somebody in a suit, a tie. You do somebody that put on makeup sometimes. All that bullshit. I just think you mean. I think anyway. Let me get about that, y'all. That shit just irritate me, honey. She is watching right now. I can see her frowning. Come on, Julie Joey. Julie Joey. A lot of people watch my shit that I didn't know watch my shit until I see them say one of my words or they bring me up. Like someone said something. I won't say their name because I actually want them to hit me up. Hey, girl. She said something on one of her videos. And I was like, she talking about me. But she didn't say nothing bad. She just said something that I normally say. And I said, oh my gosh, she watched my motherfucking videos. And I know she does. I'm telling y'all better hook me, bitch. Yeah, listen, I'm going to focus on house cleansings, spiritual workings, and readings. That's what I'm going to cater on. Supplies and stuff I will be offering, but I think I'm going to get completely away from making my own candles. I'm going to get completely away from making the little mojo bags and stuff. And I'll be based upon request. And I think I'm going to focus on house cleanses, readings, Reiki sessions, because I love doing that. I'm into massage therapy. I'm into hands-on healing and stuff. And that's what I want to focus on. I love it. I have a lot of in-person casework, and I just love it. I love seeing people feeling their energy and all that good stuff. I was going to say something stupid. I'm not going to say that. Come on, honey. Come on in here. Come on, Tracy, little girl. Who's Yeah, biological, your body develops according to the needs of your body. Every quality of your body is that way because that's the way it was supposed to be. I know that's why, Julie Joey. That's why I think people get so jealous because even there's like trans women. Like I know I have a trans friend who's like 6'2", and she looks very curvy, very womanly. Now she's had some surgery, but she didn't really need surgery. And a lot of people be like, you big man, you ain't never gonna be past. So you still get a size 15 shoe. And I'm like, but girl. And she's like, girl, I'm having a mental breakdown. And she have anxiety. And I tell her, you're meant to be that big. Don't let people make you feel that way. You're meant to be that way. Girl, you have naturally developed thighs and hips. Your features on your face is naturally womanly and soft. All you needed was hormones, bitch, to soften your shit up. It was there. You have long hair. This bitch have hair. That's why me looking at this hair right here. I'm like, I don't know how this bitch could do it. Maybe she's taller, so maybe she can handle that. But her hair is about this length. And she just loved playing in it. Like, ooh, girl, look at my hair. Trans woman. Her hair is this fucking long. And I'm just like, girl, like so she has male characteristics and female. But I told her, embrace who you are, bitch. Like, don't try to go, like, girl, bye. People talk about my gap. People talk about my jawline. People talk about my face. Oh, you got a hard face. Trust me when I tell you this, baby girl. I have no problem getting dick, getting pussy, keeping dick or keeping pussy at all. At all. That's not a problem. So I'm not going to alter. If I like what I see myself, I'm not going to alter myself to get more. Yes, I might amp it up if I got some cheek implants, got my nose smaller, got my lips done, got my jaw broken down, yes, I would probably have got my body surged out, got my hips, my shit sunk in and had this. Like, of course I would amplify. But are these men really loving me for me? Or are they loving me for an image? Is that what it's about? Are you loving me for me or are you loving me for an image? Because you love me for an image, that's not real love, baby girl. And I don't want it. I don't want it. That's too much work to keep up with that. It's too much work. I want you to accept me and like me for me. Because God forbid one of those surgeries go wrong and or you're doing something and you become disfigured with that. Now you really done fucked up, sis. So you got to find someone who's going to love you and accept you for you and all of you. And like I said, I've been blessed to have that. Because that's all I want. So I don't really care about that bitch. You think I look like a woman, you think I look like a man, it doesn't bother me. I love myself, and that's all that matters. I love everything I see. I love everything about me. And that's all that motherfucking matter. Bitch, I have to live with me, not you. You don't have to live with me, honey. You can keep it pushing. The guitar in hourglass shape is what media is selling. Now, media wants people to look squared and skinny. Come on in here. I know that's right. That's why a lot of trans got all that silicone and shit in their body. Crazy ass. Come on, Jaleo. Don't you retract. Don't you retract, Jaleo. You better come on out here and talk about it. Come on in here, Jaleo. Don't you retract that. Put that on back there. Yes, honey. I have an Adam's apple, a big one, but that doesn't make me less woman than a cisgender female. Gwen Stefani also have an Adam's apple. Sandra Bullock got an Adam's apple. Megan Fox got an Adam's apple. I was looking at one of these black singers. She had an Adam's apple. I think her Adam's apple was my size. So I got one, honey. You can see my little T right there, honey. She had the same size as mine, girl. She was talking and she said, I don't know. And he said a little bone stick out. And I said, ooh, Adam's apple don't mean masculinity. They talk about hand shit too. These hands right here are healing hands. These squared hands, look up. If you're about palmistry, these are healing hands. These are the hands that can heal shit, bitch. And it's also the hands that can knock a bitch out. I can knock a nigga out and a bitch out. Try them if you want to. Run up on these big hands and get a taste of it. How about that? See, that's what I said, girl. Those tiny hands, girl, you can't do much with that. Your hands are tiny. I'm a healer. Let me see your hands, sis. These are healing hands. See, it's all within the body. Can we talk about it? You talk about the witch markings and stuff. Do you have that? I'm waiting for that. You a healer? Show me proof. You a spiritualist? You got spiritual powers? Show me proof. Outside of you being an adult, outside of you wanting to make money, have people come to that can testify. That's why I did videos with my mom. I want to do videos with my friends, people who knew me before I start offering spiritual services, and let them tell you that I've always been a spiritual person. Always. I've always loved spirit. I've always given a spirit. I've always dedicated myself to spirit. Not just because it's a way to make money or get people to like you. Oh, it looks cute. And that's the issue. A lot of these witches are commercialized. They're getting more clout than people who are authentic and real. That's a lot of real witches are not on YouTube because they're like, bitch, I'm not about to do that. If I'm making $1 million a year and I get on YouTube and only have 500, why would I even be there? And that's what they're thinking. Or I don't have time to have a YouTube channel. I'm too busy and I'm booked. I'm traveling. I'm doing things. Yes, exactly. So that's why I said, it comes down to the commercialized, which is where I don't do spiritual work for people. Of course you don't, because you know what spirit will do to you. But I'm going to teach you how to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And it's like, this bitch is a Yuba witch. You're not a real witch, bitch. Yes, I'm a witch, and this is what I incorporate in my practice. Prove it. Prove it, sis. If you're manifest, but you still have a roommate because you can't afford to pay your full. Because see, there's this in having a roommate because you're lonely and you're bored. Well, you have a roommate because you can't afford the bills, but you're a witch and you can manifest and you got spells on prosperity and shit. Girl, you catfish. You catfishing, bitch. I never got time for that catfish bullshit. And we're not talking, listen, and we're not talking about, because some people are going to say mystic, but what about me? Your situations are very different. Maybe you hear and you can't put nothing in your name. Can we talk about it? Oh, that's a whole nother story. Maybe you don't have a social security number, so you can't put nothing in your name. That's different. Maybe, people are after you, you got to stay low. That's different. But if you can go somewhere, you can move yourself. Obviously, you got a YouTube channel. You're talking about yourself on YouTube. Obviously, you're getting attention. Then that means that you're not hiding or you're not running from something. So you have a roommate and you got a social security number too because you got to put it on YouTube. So that just means, bitch, that you're not really manifesting. Or you got a drug habit like a lot of these other YouTube spiritualists do or did. And you're using the spiritual shit to cover that drug habit. I digress. Not my business, honey. Come on in here, honey. Oh, everything's doing well. I know that's right, honey. We all doing well. Come on in here, Tritonic. How you doing? I thought about you the other day, Tritonic. Tritonic, you don't text me. Listen, we're going to talk about it right now. Tritonic don't text me. Tritonic don't call me. Tritonic don't hit me up on PlayStation. Tritonic don't email me like that. Tritonic don't hit me up for dinner. Tritonic don't hit me up for breakfast. Tritonic don't do none of that right there. Tritonic, how many places have you been in the past 2 months? Traveling. Because Spirit told me that you've been a lot of places. Spirit has shown me that you've been a lot of places. And no phone call, no text, no TT wee wee lily. Oh, we're doing very well. But we want to know what's going on with Tritonic. Where is that T at? How? What a phone call at? What a text at? How? Come on here, Tanya. Hey, Tanya. How you doing, Tanya? Good to see you, honey. Kia and Madison broke up was a result of Kaya's mental breakdown. She has the shadow men syndrome. You said that. And that's why I tell people Kaya has a lot of healing she has to do. Kaya suffers from some type of abuse that I will not say out here like that because, of course, you know, oh, it's kind of hard because you know, it's, oh, God, you know, T.S. Madison, I love her willpower and I love what she's doing for hers, her mama, her siblings, and those around her that she cares for. I love that. We're going to keep it at that. I don't really think that she's a trans woman. I don't think she feels like a woman all the way. And that's my opinion. I've read magazine articles of her reading. I've seen interviews with actual people asking her questions. And she couldn't give the medical reason behind she's trans. She gave the physical reason. And I'm just like, but if you're really a trans and not a homemade trans, then you can give a medical reason. You could say I'm XXY chromosome. You could say something with my mentality has caused blah, blah, blah. And I underwent tests because people don't know this. You can actually take tests to see if you're XXY chromosome, and you can take a mental test as well. Do that research. So I'm not convinced that T.S. Madison is actually a transsexual. That's not going to take away from the things she's done in the doll industry. That's not going to take away the things that she's done, you know, on YouTube and stuff. So like I said, I'm not even going to go in on that aspect. But privately, she's not a trans. There's something else going on there with her, and that's why she switched. So it's the image, right? Kaya, you know, so if T.S. Madison was actually that trans woman and Kaya was actually healed, that mixture could have been great because they're the exact opposite of each other. So there are polarities. Her yin is T.S. Madison's yang and vice versa. They would have been phenomenal with each other. But you have two broken people that needs to be healed on different levels that were trying to come together to do something to better themselves, and it just didn't work out. So that's why I always tell people healing is so important, because even going into that right now, a lot of people are broken, and yes, they're having success, but they're having success off of other broken people. Other people love that catty messiness. They love the entertainment of you reading people down, especially you're a transgender. They expect that out of you. When you're a transgender and you speak about real shit and, you know, I'm not going to read people down, you're boring. Boring, tranny, boring tranny. Same thing with a gay man. You're boring. They want you to be messy. So a lot of people will conform to that messiness to be liked, to get a following. And I'm not one of those people. So, like I said, Kaya definitely had a mental breakdown. Something was changing within her, and she didn't want that. She wasn't ready for that. We call that cognitive dissonance, right? Is that the word? Or cognitive dissonance? Is that what it's called? Cognitive dissonance. So there was something coming up, and she just said, fuck it. I'm not ready for that. So she started going back. She started retracting. And that's what's going on. And even going into, because I can tell people, I don't care if you dislike someone or not. You don't attack things that are a weakness for them. You know, and this is a weakness for Kaya. And this is how I know she's broken. That's why I can't really hold her trans comments, because that's her experience. And she had experiences with men or trans women who identify as male still. And I think that's T.S. Madison. That's just my personal opinion about that from based off what she said. But her disrespecting T.S. Madison and then trying to group all trannies like that, trans man from Transylvania and all sorts of good stuff. You know, I don't care how mad you get at somebody, you don't attack them for that. If you got a black friend and you're Caucasian and your black friend piss you off and the first thing you say, you monkey bitch, you really have some type of issue going on. So you didn't say that because you're mad. You really have some type of issue going on. If you have a fat friend and you're skinny and you got nothing against fat people, when you fight with them, you're not bring up how fat she is, you fat ass bitch. You're not going to say that. So the same thing with the trans stuff. You had someone that you loved and you liked because y'all were calling each other sis and you were sleeping at her house. Now so y'all not talking. And see, that's a weakness. See, right there. That's why I said I can never befriend someone like Kaya at this point. Because that's a danger right there. Because you slept in that Transylvania's house, in the words of her, you slept in that TS house, you ate at her house, you've been around her mama, you were in a car, and when y'all stopped talking, you, he, him, nigga, bitch, nigga, tranny, who, fucking the boys in the closet. but you were there. So you've always been Oshun, as what they say, because you're not Oshun. I don't think Kai's Oshun at all. Because Oshun is not homophobic, transphobic, and ignorant. Oshun is love. She is sweet. So she's not going to spew ignorance out or attack you when someone talk about her. Let T.S. Madison, who's not affiliated with Oshun, who's not sweet like that, come for your body, come for your lashes, say you don't got no ass, talk about your teeth. Let her, because she's not sweet. She's without Oshun. But you coming with Oshun, bitch, you should be coming from it from another perspective. And she didn't. She didn't. She came from it as a hater, my opinion, a hater. And it's just, girl, I can't. So, like I said, that whole thing, it wasn't meant to break down for Kaya and T.S. Madison. It was definitely not a breakdown, but T.S. Madison was linking up with Kaya for a business. That's what Madison saw, money. She didn't see something about, bitch, we're going to be sisters, we're going to be brothers forever, we're going to be loving forever. You know, the words of Kaya, brothers. But we're going to love it. No, she saw it as business. Kaya kind of saw it as business too, but she also saw it as, this is my way to kind of cross over and fully get into the LGBT. Well, no tea, no shade. A lot of the messy queens always liked Kaya. A lot of the messy gays always liked her. I knew a lot of messy gays back in the day, honey. They used to play my neck, my back, you know, while they trying to, you know, spread AIDS around and shit. That was the AIDS spreading anthem. No tea, no shade. So, girl, a lot of these messy bitches like that, honey. Come on in here. Come on in. Come on, Tanya. Who you doing? Yes, honey. So sad, honey. But did you hear about Chris' boyfriend spanking Courtney and Scott's daughter? No, I didn't hear about that. But of course, you know, I'm not really trying to get up in that type of business because I'm not a celebrity gossiper, a commentator, a blogger. I'll leave that for them. I'm more so speaking at this from a healing place. Okay, so think of me as the healer. I'm only going to discuss things if I see something that needs to be touched on. Oh shit, for a healing process. So yeah, Chris' boyfriend, he probably was the one that was dicking down Chris when Caitlyn was transitioning, because you know they always in the background. I'm not saying, but I am saying, you don't shoot the messenger. Okay, when I ain't say everything, come on here. I know that's right, TC. You talking about me? No, I'm talking about Tritonic. Come on, Art Jeffy, not Sandra. Yes, come on in here. Come on in here. Listen, these are healing hands, honey. I will reach out and touch somebody. You hear me, Art Jeffrey? Ow. These are healing hands. I'll put some hands on you, spiritually and physically. Bitch, try me if you want to. Get and talk your shit. Ow. Come on here. See, that's why I have to do prayer. See, I got a lot of cousins out there that got registered hands, males and females. They got registered hands, honey. And I said, God, my ancestors' spirits, honey, my warriors, because all my ancestors were warriors and shit, honey. Mama's side and daddy's side, honey. They were fighters. I said, I don't want to use these hands for purposes that don't need to be used for. I don't want to use these hands to go to jail for manslaughter or anything like that, or assault and battery. I said, God, allow me to be the two-spirited person that I am and use these hands to touch and heal somebody and to change them, honey. Allow my right hand to lead my left hand, not my left hand to lead my right hand. God, come on in here. And I remember one time I was just crying out there, Art Jeffrey, because I said, God, I don't want to be that way. Listen, Art Jeffrey, I was beat. Listen. Woo! Ooh. I would have just figured this motherfucker. And I just said, God, I don't want to do it. So anyway, these are healing hands. Some of us got healing hands. We use them for the wrong reasons. I'm using these for the right. Let me reach out and touch somebody in a spiritual way. I don't want to use these hands to strangulate or to strangulate or to anticipate a motherfucker. If I'm touching you, I want to touch you spiritually. Let me put my hands on you spiritually. Now let me put my hands on you like this. I want you to feel palm, finger, palm, not palm, knuckle, fist again. Ow. I want that, okay? Come on in here. You got big hands? I know that's right. You got big hands because you're a healer, Rico. You're in the profession you're supposed to be in, Rico. Come on in here. Yes, cognitive dissonance. Come on in here. You are meant to be a healer. Tritonic, exit out of here. Fucking Tritonic. I'm going to message you, honey. I'm going to send you a nice little email. Tritonic. I'm going to send that little email, honey. Yeah, you ain't running now. Think you ain't on here. I'm going to send that message, honey. Who you doing? Kyle Myers dealt with narcissistic abuse. Yes. You know, we talked about this on the other channel, and there was definitely some abuse there, female and male. And I see mostly coming from the male, and I see it coming from the female because she felt like the female allowed. Oh shit, come on in here. She felt that the female allowed these men to abuse her the way they abused her, mentally, emotionally, and sometimes physically. Allegedly. And I also think that she's also still hurt from the situation she dealt with her children's father, you know, and also, her parents. What's her relationship like with her dad right now? And her mother's passed on. So all this stuff plays a part in your mental capacity. Because people don't understand, when you lose someone that you love or someone that you assumed love you, it is traumatizing. And that's why I say, like, breaking up people's a death too. Like the same emotions, because I've dealt with physical loss of people I love, and we just break up. It's the same thing. When one of my boyfriends and I actually broke up, which I actually, girl, like we got engaged, we were planning out families, like surrogacy. One of my cousins said she would carry our child. Like I have a cousin who looks very similar to me, like features and everything. So, she was going to actually use his semen and use her egg. So in her, so his team was gonna put her, and she was gonna carry my baby out, and our kid would have been gorgeous because they would have had our features, and she got a little bit more TT in her. So girl, but we planned all this out, and when that ended, y'all, I was depressed for such a long time, and I felt like I was dying, and that's why I say, like, I'm so shocked that I've never put a joint to my mouth. I'm so shocked that I never snorted anything or popped a pill outside of a Tylenol, bitch, or aspirin because I was in pain, hydrocodone. Come on in here. Hello? I'm so thankful, but I'm so shocked because the shit that I've been through, I should have done that. When I hear other people's story, oh, I'm only doing this because my boyfriend left me, my dad did. A girl, I've been through that, bitch, and some of the shit I've been through was a lot worse than that. And I'm still here, drug free, alcohol free, and never craved to do that shit. Bitch, I went in. I went in literally when I went through those processes, bitch, and I didn't see me coming up out of it. I saw darkness. Like, oh my God, honey, I call it the void. Oh my God, I can't see past this. How am I going to make it past this? How am I going to be happy again? How am I going to love again? How am I going to trust again? How am I going to be friends with people again? Like, oh God, it's a horrible feeling. But when you come out of that, you look where you say, damn, I made it. I'm so thankful that I made it. And I can do nothing but give thanks to my ancestors. I give nothing but thanks to my spirits because those are the ones that got me through it. It wasn't no doctor. It was no mother. It was no father. It was no teacher. It was no friend. It was spirits that got me out of that. And that's why I focus on spirituality because that's what gets you up out of that. And if people say, well, spirit ain't real. Well, what got me up out of that? Myself. So spirituality is not real. And I went through the stuff that I've been through and none of that fazed me really. Then what would be the reason for me not doing the things that other people have been through the same thing I've done? Was I that strong to pull myself up out of that? Like, girl, come on now. Get the fuck up out of here. Something divine came in and I saw it and I said, bitch, I gotta go. But like I said, 5 months. For 5 months, girl, of not showering, not eating, not wanting to see people. When I thought about dick, it made me want to throw up. Like 5 months. Y'all, I was afraid of people too. And my first job after those 5 months put me in front of people. And I said, bitch, I got to do this. And I was shaking. I remember when I got the job, honey, I was shaking because I'm like, oh my God, I'm afraid of people. And I was because of that experience, because of that abusive experience. I was very afraid of people, even friends too. And if you were a man, you looked like him, bitch, I don't want to be bothered with you. And that's what I said. I understand when people are racist. If they were attacked by someone who's black or someone who's tall, I understand that. But you got to get up out of that because that's not an excuse. But people who looked like him, I grouped them all together. I said, ooh, he did that. You going to do that too. Can't do it. Like, bitch, I was adamant about it. Oh, no. But like you said, it's just death is the same. And when I lost my sister physically, the same thing. It was like my world started changing. And it's still change, it still have changed, but more so for the better. But still there's an emptiness there because you understand the process. The people around you don't understand the process. And maybe they understand it to a degree because they've lost parents, they lost siblings, but they've never lost a child. So that right there is like, oh God, like that's what where I'm just like, ooh, I just, that's just something that I would never understand. And I sympathize with the people that have experienced that. But like I said, it's a definitely different experience and memories. That's also, I think, a blessing and a curse because you remember all of your experience you have with this person and that physically, you will never have those experiences again. But also in life, that's how everything is. That's why they say live in the moment. Everything that you've done, you may not, everything you've done, you got to think about it not happening again. The people you love, your friends, enjoy all of that stuff because you never know when it's going to stop and when it's going to become a memory. And that's how I look back on my life. Like all my cousins that passed away, like I had a cousin, they robbed him and set him up and stuff. And, he was my favorite cousin, y'all. And, think about him. So I'm like, whoa, like I wish I could go back to being a kid again. Just have that one more, that last experience, that last experience, like, girl, but it's a part of life and you got to keep going. And that's how these are relationships too. Relationships, girl, you're going to get over it. People, I don't want to break up with this because I'm going to feel like this. Girl, you got to go through that. Everybody got to experience death. And even within yourself, because when people die, you die with them. Something died with those people. Every time someone dies, something in me changes. And it's not even a conscious thing, but I think back and I go, oh my God, yes, something have changed. So something in you changes when someone dies. And as I say, you're going to go through that. If you're afraid to live people because you feel like you can't live without that person, bitch, you can. You can live without your husband or your wife. I don't care how good or bad. When it's their time to be done, it's their time to be done. And it's your time to keep it moving. That's why I say exes will not be my exes. Once you're an ex, bitch, we're done. Bye-bye. Once you're next, you're next. We can't do that. You're next for a reason. We got to go. I can't. You're next, you're next. Because, bitch, there's something on, honey. Yes, honey, come on. Come on in here. I know that's right, Tanya. Come on in here. Is it Tanya or Tanya? Ow. Poster child for NPD. You're absolutely correct. Come on in. I know that's right. Poster child. Come on in here. It's crazy. Come on, ancestors. Ooh. Ooh, come on in here, ancestors. Yes. Woo! We got to always give praise and honor to our ancestors and love to our ancestors and for allowing us to carry the torch. Because, see, bitch, we could have been aborted. We could have been miscarried. We could have been not even ever even existed. See, that people don't understand. You have existent, non-existent. So you're privileged to be here, and every day should be given, and every day should be. You should feel blessed and appreciative of your ancestors for allowing you to be the one that passed, allow you to be the one that actually became in existence. And that's what I said about LGBT people too, and people that are, fat and people shame me. Be who you are, bitch. You're meant to be who you are. You're here for a reason because you could have been aborted. Don't be like, oh my God, I'm so depressed. Let me take myself out. I know you really don't understand that, but you are here for a reason. Be different. Who gives a fuck if they don't like you? Somebody's going to like you. Who cares? Somebody's going to like you. Who cares if you think that Melissa is a beautiful girl right now? She don't want to be friends with you. Oh, well, Melissa's going to get old and ugly someday. Sure, to be honest with you, some people don't like Melissa right now. And it's not because they're a hater. They just don't like her. So be who you are. Be the fat girl. Be the skinny girl. Be the trans woman. Be the trans man. Be the bitch with tattoos on her face. Be the bitch who like her synthetic wigs. Who cares? You can't take none of that shit with you. You can't take your fatness with you, bitch. You can't take your skinniness with you. You can't take your tattoos with you, bitch. It's all going to stay here. So who cares? Worry about your spirit. Is your spirit hungry? Feed it. Fuck the physical shit. Shit ain't going to matter. God, ain't no spirit seeing that bullshit. Oshun ain't seeing you. The devil ain't seeing you as a black bitch that's about that life. The fuck? That's why I told one of my people who got initiated into something and they're the child of Yemaya. and they have something else too. I can't remember. And they said, I'm afraid to talk to black people about it because they're gonna think that. And I said, girl, bye. That's just between conscious and unconscious people. Unconscious people gonna think because if you're black, only black people are associated with orishas and deities and stuff. There's a reason why your white ass is connected to that, or you're even curious about it. Because you don't see too many black people curious about Athena. Think about it. I mean, girl, the Greek mythology, there's a reason why something in your spirit is speaking to you about that. You know, who gives a fuck about the physical people who could fit that? Because there's some people that think they're connected to these orishas and they're not. They call these orishas all day, every day. Oh, shun, oh, thun, number shoot the boo, shajibudu. Call all these orishas, and the orishas ain't even coming to you. And they think because they black, they there. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You ain't about that life, girl. Your ancestors done got cut off, bitch, when they left out of Africa. Your ancestors are the same ones that were turning over the motherfuckers to the masters, bitch. You ain't connected to no damn orishas no more, bitch. Try again. Try again, girl. I'm going to the water. You need to go to the water and clean out the shit. Let me stop. I'm not going to say that right now. Anyway, come on, Impact. I just drew a picture of you on my iPad. I will send it to you on your Instagram. Maybe there isn't 100 resilience, but you inspired me to draw. And I want you to see it. Let me see. Come on, Impact. Let me see it. I will see it. Yes, honey. Yes, come on in here, Neosha. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes, come on in, Shamika Jackson. Yes, you know, it's so crazy. I don't know how long ago you lost your sister, Neosha. For me, it's still kind of fresh. So I'm like, maybe it'll be an all-day thing. But it took me time. Like the first 4 months of her death, I couldn't see pictures of her. And I couldn't see her. Like if people said her name, I couldn't see it, right? And then I would have these out-of-body experiences where she would show up. And she would show me her in the most rawest form. And I was even telling my mom this the other day. Like one time I had a visitation from her because it was not a dream. It was deeper than a dream. Because I felt the temperature of where we were at. I felt it hit on me. But my sister came to me like in a weird state. And I'm like covering myself because I'm like, I don't want to see her like this. I'm like, oh my God, she wouldn't want me to see her like this. And she said, you don't got to do that. This see it. So she literally was like encouraging me to pull my hands down. And I did. A lot of people don't know this, but my sister is one of the people that inspired me to stay true to who I am. Like my sister supported me in everything. And like I said, you know, one thing that she taught me or she inspired me to be to accept me and all of me, right? All of me, accept everything about me. Things that you can change, things you cannot change. So in that little experience that I had with her, it was her kind of reminding me, like, bitch, don't be ashamed of what you see. You know, look at me. So like I said, it was hard for me to see her like that, but I know that she was at peace with what she was presenting to me. I know she was at peace. And even like I said, when I went to like her funeral and stuff and her stuff, I'm like, this is not even her because she would have like loved to look the way she looked when she went out. Like she would have loved to went out that way. But of course, people who, when you're dead, it's up to them to decide how they want to, you know, bury you and stuff. So like I said, that was, you know, hard for me to see that, and for her to do that, that was like a beautiful experience for me to be like, look at me, bitch, don't be ashamed, bitch, I'm not ashamed, this is who I am, this is what I look like. So like I said, that, you know, it always stays with me, and I always have memories of just her being just crazy. And even like I said, going into her last like months and stuff, she got really, really skinny, and she didn't want nobody to see her, to where she didn't go nowhere, y'all. Like she was like homebound, work and all that. And that's why what I always tell people, like she knew she was going, and they're like, oh, we'll do it. No, she knew she was going because her body could not handle the surgery. So like I said, I always think about my sister, and now I can look at her, you know, now I can see her pictures and her videos, And I don't feel no way about it. Like I look at her videos, I see her pictures, and I'm just like, oh my God, that's my sister. And I laugh at them, and sometimes I'll cry and say, oh my God, girl, I wish one more time we'd go eat and get fat. I wish one more time we go do this, we could do that. The body, that I miss the body. But I also know that, oh, now my shit is like running my sinus and shit. Our human mind cannot comprehend the process of death and losing people. And that's why I tell people, take as much time as you need to heal. Take as much time. Don't rush it. Don't try to be like, oh my God, everything's okay. And it's not. Because spiritually, you are okay. Spiritually, you know what it is. You've died many of times. You've witnessed deaths. You witnessed your husband dying, your wife dying, your children dying, your mother dying, your father dying. The physical body, because this is why you're here, the physical body has yet to experience everything. This physical body, because you've been a white man before, a black man before, a gay woman before, you've been that. But this body, in this day and age, have not experienced, because 2019 gonna come around again. Okay? 2019, February 2nd, all that. It's once in a lifetime. This day is a once in a lifetime. September 16, 2019 is not gonna come around again. So the reason why your body is experiencing this at this point is to gain a different aspect and to almost become equivalent to the spirit. So the spirit understands the process. The spirit knows that you're going to be connected again. That's meant to be. The spirit knows how everything understands. When we go into microorganism or microverse, microverse orbits and all that stuff, because people talk about that loosely, but they talk about it in a little fantasy term. But a microverse is everything happening in all dimensions at one time. And we all live in that. The reason why we call it a universe is because you connect to the verses that are being sped out to you. So this is why you're a black woman, because the universe wanted to connect to you as a black woman at this point. And you needed to understand what it was like to be a black woman at this point or this time zone, right? Because like I said, everything it's already happened. The new iPhone has already done come out, honey. There's already had the first trans woman to have a uterus implanted in her. Everything it has already happened, right? But the physical body has to go through the breakup. It has to go through losing the loved ones. It has to go through what it's like to be discriminated against. It has to go through all of that to reach some type of gratification, if you want to call it that, because we are about gratitude physically. We are about that. We're all about gratification, sexually, that's what we're about. So it needs to reach that apex of almost cracking open to where the spirit can rise up. And in the process of being cracked open, because see, like I said, we talk about people putting band-aids on cuts and scars and shit. Those scars that you experience, discrimination for being a black woman, a black man, for being gay, being black, being trans, being kicked out of a job because of that. Those are scars to help open up your physical body to allow your spirit to rise up. So letting that full rawness come out is the best thing that you can ever have happen to you. And I know you don't see that right then and there, because like I said, the physical body can understand that. The mind that you have cannot understand that. The conscious mind cannot understand. Why would God, if there's a real God out there, why would he make little kids die? Why would he make people go blow up people at stores and stuff? There's no God. If there's a real God, how he let the Rockefellers poison the world? The world is not yours, bitch. You're not going to be here forever. Let them do what they're doing. This is a temporary house for you. This is a school for you. You're meant to learn something. Something spiritually is happening that you're not paying attention to because you're too caught up in the conscious shit. I'm black. And that's what I tell people. Spiritual people cannot be physical. If you have a spiritualist out here that are always talking about, it's black people can't relate. They're not spiritual at all. Because you're experiencing that for a reason. Discrimination against blacks, gays, and all that, and that's for a reason. You cannot let that weigh you down, because when your spirit becomes heavy, you get trapped down here. And when it's your time to go, bitch, you come back down here. This is why some of y'all, you feel like you got deja vus and shit. I'm having deja vu. I'm having a cycle. Everything, I keep doing the same shit over and over. Mystic, yeah, because you haven't learned. Let that shit come in and let it roll off. Let it come in. It didn't kill you. You're still here. I experienced that for a reason, and now I have more appreciation for people like me. Let me keep it moving for my next. And when you're ready for the next lesson, universe, bring that next lesson in. That's what I said. A lot of us are past a lot of shit. But the minute people start talking about their past kneeling or their past oppression, the people who are still in the process or they don't want to let it go, those are the ones that are offended. Oh, counsel her, counsel him. A lot of us ain't past that. Well, see, this is why you're still down here. This is why you still have psychological issues. This is why you can't sit next to a wealthy white man and ever be considered equal to him, because you still look at yourself less than. You feel like you're less than. Even if they thought that, it's your fucking life. It's your universe. Even if you stepped in a room and you're a trans woman and you look brickier of all get out, bitch, you look like Tu Wong Fu, Wesley Snipes. If you don't think you're fishy, bitch, you get in that room, bitch, they're all gonna clock your teeth, make fun of you, and with you, oh my God, I'm so embarrassed. Why? Bitch, it's your life. It's your universe. You have to make them believe in what you feel about your motherfucking self. And doing that is accepting and accepting and connecting to your universe. So that's why I would say we're not in this collectively, physically, but spiritually we are. There's a spiritual collectiveness, but there's no physical collectiveness. There's no physical collectiveness. When there's a physical collectiveness, those are groups of opinions all ruffled up, which causes problems. It doesn't create facts, because a group of people can come together and say, well, blah, 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 blah. Bitch, everybody gonna be saying they're gonna be all saying different shit, and there's gonna be a collapse within that group. And that's what you see now. You got black folks wanting you to team up with other black folks, but there's no progress. There's no progress because a white man ain't letting us have progress. The fuck? There's no progress because everybody want to go about the movement differently. You got one people over here want to do it for money. You got some people over here that want to do it just to do it. You got some people that really don't want to do it. They only do it because if they don't do it, they're not going to appear black enough. So you got all these energies that are not spiritually collective trying to be a part of one fucking movement. And that's the problem. So going into that, you're having a human experience as a spiritualist, right? Or a spiritual, your spiritualist having a human experience for the spiritual or the physical body to become somewhat equivalent to the spiritual, because it's never going to get there. Physically, I'm never going to understand what it's like to be a racist man or racist woman. I can't wrap my mind around that because that's not my universe. That's not what I connect to. I don't connect to racism, so I don't understand that. Okay, and same thing with you. Some people are never going to understand how trans are trans, and that's why they say transgenders are really gay men. Some of them are. That's not my story. You're never going to understand that because it's not meant for you physically. But spiritually, you understand it because you've been there before. Spiritually, you understand this is a squirrel trying to get a nut. Spiritually, you understand this is a human being that deserves respect, love, and attention like everyone else do. And that's why I tell a lot of people want rights for privilege, not for nothing else. You don't want white equality. You want a privilege like you think they have. The same one say we want equality. The same one say that white people got a privilege. No, bitch, you want a privilege like them. Because at the same time as equality, you want to put down the gay community. Call trans niggas or trans women niggas. You want to, that's still a man. But yeah, you want the white man to see you as an equal to them. But you don't want that. What? It doesn't work that way. You want respect for yourself and who you are. You got to have respect for other people and see them for who they are. Oh, I want respect because I'm a black woman, but I don't give a fuck about gay men or gay trannies. And oh, Joe, that's a nigga. I don't give a fuck about that feeling. But you want the white man to give a fuck about your feeling? You don't care about the LGBT community's feeling, but you want the white man to care about yours. Yeah, that sounds like a privilege, bitch, not equality. That's what it sounds like to me. So, like I said, going back into the law stuff, it's a crazy thing, but it's become a part of your spiritual experience. And this too shall pass. You will lose a lot more people, a lot more things, but you will lose it physically, but gain it spiritually. And you have to understand that. So let your physical body mourn and do what it can only comprehend, right? But don't let that weigh you down. Don't dwell in and say, oh God, oh my God, what am I going to do? Because everything you're meant to be, you're always going to be, and everything you're meant to do, you always do. Let spirit do what spirit does. And I'm telling you, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm such a new person. I've changed. Yeah. So there you go. Come on here, Shamika. How you doing? Escobar, come on here. I know that's right. Did you remember her B-Day was September the 13th, made her Her favorite dinner. She was always laughing. She would be 53 and I'm 35. I love Phil Connect. I don't know why. How long ago did she pass away, Neosha? Yes, honey. It's really sad. You know, I'm telling you, I say it's the same feeling though. I think about my boyfriends and stuff that I had and what my life could have been, what it could have been. And I'm like, girl, you can't think about that, girl. That's a part of your past. That you could have been one of the housewives of Beverly Hills or something, girl. You could have been on the Housewives of Atlanta or something, girl. Anything could happen. But either way, everything happens the way it's supposed to happen, and you can't dwell on that. Oh, you was 5. Oh, wow. Wow. 30 years ago. Ooh, that's a long time. See how that is, though? 30 years and you still think about the person. Yeah. Like I said, I don't know if that's a curse or a blessing, but you too will get through it. And like I said, for me, it's been about a good 9 months since my sister, 8 months. So it's gotten easier. And I won't say I've learned to cope with it. I just learned that life is about losing and winning. And losing someone is a part of life. And sometimes you lose things, you win things. And, yeah, so things will change. For me, it definitely changed. My life have changed, the things in my life, the aspect of my life. But I have to keep moving and keep existing and living out my assignment and what I'm supposed to do. And that's what we're all supposed to do. You know, those people that are married and they're like, when I die, I want my husband to die with me because I don't see myself living without them. Girl, like I'm not saying, but I'm saying I hope that you guys don't die together because it's not about that. Bitch, like you didn't say that about your grandma, your mama, your sister, your auntie, your uncle when they passed away. You didn't say, oh, take me with them too, Lord. I want to go too. And that's your blood. So you will always make it. Okay? You will always make it. Your life is your life, and everything that's meant to be will always be the way you're supposed to have it. And hopefully you built your bridges and versus burning them down. So when you do get to that point, but you have a lot of support. Because you out here burning bridges, shit, bitch, you're not gonna have no support. And somebody said, "Well, I don't burn bridges, but you burn the real bridges, and you built the fake ones. And then when you need somebody, ain't nobody there. You wonder why." That's to say, bitch, ain't no fakeness, bitch. Fuck the fake shit. Keep your fake shit, nigga. Oh, it's the way she passed, honey. Nope. 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 It's still leaving though. The fact that what could have been, like even like okay, I had aunties and uncles that passed away before I was even born. And people tell me stories about them. And I'm like, oh my God, I wish I could have met them. And then I get emotional because I'm like, oh my God, I wish I would have had time with them. And oh, that would have been interesting. They're like, oh, she loved making this and that. She loved baking. She loved it. I'm like, damn, why can't I meet them? And I have relatives that died way before I was even thought of. That died when my mom was like 5 or 6 years old. And I'm like, damn, that would have been nice to meet them, to have an experience with them. And but you can't change that. So it would drive me crazy thinking, oh my God, I wish I had time with that auntie. I wish I saw that auntie. Oh, but I wasn't even a thought then. So, you can't live your life like that. Experiences happen to build you and enjoy all those experiences. Accept it. Accept it because of course that's a test. How strong are you really? You say you're strong? You say you're a warrior. You say you're a high priestess. You say you're a priestess. You say you're a minister. You're a pastor. You're a woman of God. You're a man of God. You know how the spirit works. You know how the universe works. You're a reader. Do you understand how the universe operates and you understand that everything will work out the way it should work out? That's why I sat back and I looked at a lot of stuff with people, or one person in particular. Something happened to someone, and I looked at the spiritualist, and this person didn't even know this person like that. It was a Yuba type of thing, and this person was sobbing as if they lost their mother. And I'm not judging the loss because every loss is different, or everyone's experience is different. But I'm like, this is kind of that foo-foo fake shit. Because if you see ghosts and you see spirits, and you know how these things operate, this person, what? and you never met this person in real life. Why are you crying more about this person you never met versus you losing your own mama, your own daughter? Or you talk about your sister who passed away. You weren't getting emotional with that. And that was just like what, 7 years ago you said sister passed away. So how is that you have somebody who you've never met? It was all a virtual thing. On top of that, when she was alive, she never mentioned you. That you become emotional. Because that's that foo-foo shit. That's that fugazi shit. Nobody got time for that. So I said, bitch, let me stop watching that bitch too. I've not watched that bitch. I used to say her name a lot, bitch. I don't watch that bitch no more either, because that's some fake shit right there. That's some foo-foo bullshit. You see spirit, bitch, but you out here talking about that bullshit, girl. Bye. Nobody got time for that. And you hold it in your DNA. That's right, Amir Elbay. You do. You hold it in your DNA. That's right. We talk about cellular memory. DNA is another word for cellular memory. What are you doing? Come on. Bitch, come up here and lay down. Girl, this dog he want to lay down so bad. But yes, cellular memory is things that are stored in your DNA. Oh, come on in here. What you know about DNA and RNA, Amir Elbay? What you know about that? Yes. So all of your experiences that you have, you do store your losses, especially your loss, like things that when they say my soul is crying, that's something that impacts you so deep that has affected you DNA wise. And I think a lot of stuff affects DNA wise. That's why when people talk about DNA repair and DNA rejuvenation, like you got a lot of Black conscious people that say, I'm drinking water, I'm a vegan to repair my DNA. But you're still talking about shit that does not matter. If your DNA is repaired or you're trying to repair your DNA, you will let go of things that serve you no good. Because everything that you are is in you. Everything you meant to be is in you. You don't gotta validate it. You don't gotta get it validated for someone else. You know what I mean? You don't gotta prove anything to no one. It's in you. So they try to do these DNA repairs, and it's like, yeah, but then also you're not getting no information from your ancestors. And even some of them will be like, I'm getting extraterrestrial connections. I don't believe that. Because if you're getting these insights from these extraterrestrial beings, give us the cure to cancer. Ask, okay, that would be a part of the process, but ask them to help you get rid of your dermatitis, your eczema that you have. It's clearly you have eczema. We see it. Ask them to give you the recipe to cure that. But they didn't do that. So when these extraterrestrials come to you, what are you talking to them about? How can you nut? What you ask these extraterrestrials? How can I shave my pubes? How can I get more numbers? How can I get YouTube followers? Like, what are you asking these beings that are so magnificent and so above us? See, that's what I said before. I believe that bullshit, girl. I think a lot of these extraterrestrial things, bitch, are actually beings that can interdimensional travel, like demons, and or I think there are physical people who have the ability to do things as well because they have technology where people can go invisible, which people don't know that. But they actually have technology where you can bend light. And they're barely coming out with this shit, but it's always been there. So you have all these alien visitations, but yet ain't nothing pushing your life forward except for you're selling books and you're getting interviews. So what are you asking them? Because bitch, that's what the fuck I'm gonna ask. If ET came right now and abducted my ass, what can I do? I know you fascinated with me, honey. I'm fascinated with you too. But what can I do to get A, B, C, D, F, G, bitch? And I'm done. But to have it I'm gonna write a book about it. The fuck? You getting probed, girl. That sound like a doctor was probing you, girl. That sound like a doctor. That sound like somebody found out about your blood type. Maybe you had a rare disease or something. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you went to your doctor. This is just a philosophy. Maybe you went to your doctor and they said we need to do blood work and we need to see what's going on with you, like a regular checkup. Maybe the doctors found some abnormalities inside of your blood and they said, wait a minute, this person got a rare strand of DNA that's been dead for over 100 years. Let's see what's going on. So they start running your tests in the back, right? And they find out you're connected to like one of these giants that Goliath slain, bitch, a long time ago. So they say, bitch, we need to get her. So they can't come to you and say, hey, mama, hi, we're with the government and we're running a test on you. Instead, girl, they're going to sedate your fucking ass, probably get your ass when you're knocked out. How you coming out with all these delusions and illusions? The spaceship landed in my backyard. Bitch, your backyard ain't even big enough for a car to fit back there. But the spaceship landed in your backyard. You get up, you walk in the back, see what's going on. No neighbors saw you get up or anything. When they say neighbors are cheaters on it, no, we didn't see no light coming on. In fact, they weren't even at home for the past week. You get into the spaceship, you wake up on this bed with this white room and shit, these weird alien shaped probing at your shit, speaking all these weird languages, and then you come back and you write a book about it. Like, girl, I'm gonna tell you what really went down. They did your blood work. They found out you had some weird shit going on with you, bitch. So they came in and they hired a group of people. We're not gonna say who they are, what they are, how, who. We don't speak about that. We're gonna say what I think. This is what I think. I don't know for sure. But they found out you had some weird blood going on with you. You had a rare gene, a rare genome, bitch. They made it seem like you were psycho. They gave you some tranquilizers. A lot of you motherfuckers say tranquilizers out there. They had your ass sedated. You had a husband who was in on it, or a wife. They wooed your ass out. The white room you saw was at this fucking factory or whatever the fuck you call that, clinic, underground somewhere. They wooed your ass into there. You woke up in this room. They had on these helmets because when they over here probing, they didn't want none of that shit to be contaminated. Because see, anesthesia can get you a little gooey, ooey too. And girl, they were probing at you, getting your blood out, seeing what they can do to multiply and clone your ass. Okay, and then oh shit, she getting up. Give her something. She needs something stronger. They knock you out again. You wake up. There's another experience, bitch. All of a sudden, bitch, they say, okay, she's gonna be knocked out for the next 4 to 6 hours. Okay, really? Yes. So we're gonna go. We're gonna take her back home. Bitch, they're gonna wool your ass on out, girl. Take your ass back home. Put you back in your bed. You don't swerve down. You did it yourself. You're gonna come out and do this video and say the aliens came and got me. I'm just saying. I mean, that sounds more correct to me than that bullshit. Talk about she got alien connected. Some bitch talk about she was in the room doing alien talk. Oh, no. She said the room changed. She started spinning. E.T. appeared. She got knocked out. E.T. was talking to her. She wake up. She called a girl from the phone, a friend, talking about she heard some buzzing in the background. And I said, girl, you had T-Mobile. Let me tell you what you had, girl. You had T-Mobile or AT&T. You were by your computer because the phone makes the zzz noise when you're near electronics. That's called electronical interference. Come on in here. And what had happened was you were up for those days. See, bitch, you ain't gonna tell people like it really is, bitch. You were up for some days. You were sleep deprived. Okay, ow. Okay, you had sleep deprivation. And what happened is, girl, the phone started breaking up because you were by that damn computer, bitch. Okay. And some of these souls be doing these drugs too. That phone died, bitch. You went to sleep, had a dream because you were on that good shit, bitch. You had a dream about an alien coming in, had a face of an octopus, the body of a spider. You wake up, you call your friend back. Your friend say, yeah, bro, I heard the noise too. And girl, all of a sudden you have an alien story. Bullshit, bitch. Bullshit. Bull the shitty be too. Bitch, please. I know, listen, let me tell you this right now. If aliens are really out there like that, listen, alien people, I come in peace. I'm going to be done with this. I come in peace, aliens, fellow aliens. I'm a mutant. Don't worry about it. Mutants don't hurt aliens. I want you guys to sneak into Chase Bank because they owe me some money. I need y'all to sneak into Chase Bank. Hello? And I need you guys to take some money out of somebody's account. Oh, come on in here. I need you to go ahead and abduct me. And I won't tell nobody. I won't write a book about it. And don't worry about it. I won't tell nobody. I want you to put the money in my pocket. I'm gonna have a bra on. When you abduct me, I'll be fully naked. Don't worry about it. I'll be fully naked, but I'll have a bra on. I'll have a bra because it's gonna be hard for you to find my bra size. Okay. I have a bra. I want you to stuff the money in my bra. Okay. Don't keister it nowhere. Because you know people be keistering shit. Don't you keister me. Because you keister me, bitch, we're going to have some problems. You keister me, we're going to have... Hello? I want you to stick that money in my bra. And then I want you to just drop me back off. I don't care how you drop me off. Bitch, bring me to the patio. Put me in the front door. Bitch, I want your little people open the door. I don't give a fuck how you do it. Bitch, and that's what we're going to do. And then I won't tell nobody at all because they're not even going to know about it. Don't worry about it. And I'll call Chase and I'll say, how I get your money too? Bitch, you took my money from me. Now I got it back too, bitch. Bye, girl. I'm hanging up. And that's it. That's something I only tell Chase Bank. I won't call nobody else. I'll call the underwriters at Chase Bank. That's it. 1-800-755. That's it. I won't tell nobody else. Promise you. Finger cross. How do you do it? Finger cross. How you do finger cross up in the A-Land? That's what I do. Because, bitch, fuck that invitation just for me to see you. Fuck that. Bitch, please. Fuck the invitation, bitch. Drop a home. Bitch, drop me off at somebody's house, bitch. A house that's on the market. How? Wipe the memory of the motherfucker who owned the bitch so I can live there. That's the type of abduction I'm wanting right there. What you need to probe me for? The fuck? And also, if you think about these alien abductees, they all be looking some type of way too. Like, what are they abducting you for? What the fuck are they probing? Like, if Beyonce came out and said she was abducted, or if somebody who came out looked like something, I would kind of believe that. But I'm just looking at these abductees like, Mama has DID. Mama is sleep deprived. Mama was on some type of tranquilizers or antipsychotic medications when she had this experience. I don't care what the fuck you say. Bitch, please. Okay, come on here. Okay, ow, come on. Okay, come on you back. I want to side you guessing. Listen, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. People be trying it. I'm telling you, man, they be trying it. Like, really? You really got abducted, sis? And I've seen countless videos. Like, really, sis? You really got abducted? Like, I mean, think about it. If they were really smart, wouldn't they make it seem like you need some type of genetic? Let's thought another theory. You got sick with something, and your doctor said, we need to do surgery on you. And you're kind of scared of the surgery because you know spiritually that something going down. There's some type of higher advanced civilization about to start working on your ass. Because the doctors would be in on that. Trust when I tell you that. They would be. Hello? That's why they have these special clinics. So the doctor gets you prepared for surgery. Don't you think one of these doctors that are going to operate on you is going to be technically an alien? I mean, I would think that if I really was trying to probe at you and experiment with you. Like, if I was, come on, let's talk about it. And like they said, humans are not really that smart. So I'm using 10% of my brain and I'm thinking about what I would do if I was an alien trying to abduct a human. Like, bitch, I would definitely be like, bring the bitch in for surgery. And while she's under anesthesia in the surgery room, then I'm going to perform something on you. Like, I can see that. So we need more people saying when they went to go have surgery, they saw somebody who looked like an alien. They saw a woman with two-faced stuff, because I know that happened. See, stuff like that, I believe that's alien stuff right there. But the whole, a man came in with a suit on, with an alien eye on. He pulled me into the spaceship. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sure aliens think that humans are nasty. Do he want your animal ass up in his damn spaceship? You think you wouldn't smell to them? I mean, think about it. You think that they want you in their spaceship and shit? They want to fly you? What did they fly you to? They just hovered up above your house and did what they needed to drop you out. Like, bitch, we're not doing that. And see, that takes away the spiritual shit too, because people who have real spiritual experiences, they're looked at as this type of person right here. These alien fanatics and shit. You even got a spiritualist herself look like some type of weird shit. I don't know what the fuck she is. Talk about she had an alien visitation. Well, I hope they help you get your skin better. Because it makes no sense for you to have a uterus and have skin like that, honey. No tea, no shade. Let me get out of that. Anyway, Mystic, could you check out the picture? Yes, honey. The phone is not in here. I'll check it out when I get up off here right now. Okay. Yes, honey. I'm a mess. I'm gonna check it out and message you, honey. Listen, you guys. I've been here for a very, very long time. I'm hungry. I gotta make some calls. And I gotta make this bed up too, honey. Listen, this bed been like this the whole time, y'all. I'll be in here like that, girl. This is just my computer room. Yes, computers get your room and shit hot. So the computer's in this room while I'm in my room. And I just have my spiritual stuff here too, but I haven't been in here. But anyway, I will check you out the next video, y'all. I want to do something weekly. Like I want to come in here weekly and I want to do something. And I don't know what it is exactly because I want to start doing things and I want to be able to dedicate my time fully to it. But I'm telling you, I get busy with casework, consultation, readings, girl. But I want to do something weekly so I can dedicate just that one time weekly with you guys and we talk about some things. So once I decide to do it, I'm gonna tell you guys. We tried it before, where every Wednesday we did a call in. We talked about that. I kind of want to do along the lines of celebrity type of tea, like giving spiritual interpretation of some type of tea. But I feel like there's channels out there like that already. So I'm like, I gotta come back. I gotta come out with a twist with that. But I also want to give insight on normal stuff and regular Joey Smokey type of people, just tell you exactly what it is. Because some people make it seem like it's all grand and dan, and it's really not. They're not grand and dan, bitch. They Smokey Josie, who wished that she was grand and man. Oh, shit. Anyway, let me go, you guys. 2spiritmystic.blogspot.com, the number 2, and 2spiritmystic.blogspot.com, or excuse me, at gmail.com. And y'all, I'm going to go. I did get some emails. I'll be emailing 2 of you today. I'm going to check out EPEC's thing on Snap. And I did get some emails, like I said, maybe from 3 of you. I'll be sending over your invoices, your links, and your clicks. And we're going to go from there. I just want to stop by, honey. It's been about a good, week and a half? A week and a day. But anyway, I got to go. My baby's hungry, too. What you hungry for? What you hungry for? What you hungry? What you hungry for, y'all? What you hungry for? I knew was act like he hungry, y'all. He not going nowhere, y'all. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going somewhere. You ain't going nowhere. Oh my God, y'all, let me tell you something before I go. Y'all, when I travel, oh my God, this is why I really don't like traveling. I always lose something. I've lost chargers. I lost clothing articles. I've lost a whole bunch of stuff like credit cards, debit cards. Y'all, I lost my Android, right? Now, I lost it, but I got it back. But see, I lost it while I was gone because Spirit said, bitch, you're not going to be on this fucking phone. So, y'all, I'm like checking where this phone could be at. And I'm lifting up everything in my car. And I'm tearing up my house. And I'm like, oh, my God, I probably left it in fucking Arizona. So I'm like, oh, my God. Oh, so I'm calling, making phone calls. Hey, whoever, but no. And I'm like, fuck. Right? Fuck, man, fuck. So I go to find my phone. And what Android would do is it will show you where your phone was last at. Unfortunately, it only shows you where it was at when it was dead. But when it charges back up, someone turns it on, it'll show you the location again. It kept showing that I was in the perimeter of the phone. So y'all, I'm like, there's no way. I tore up my whole house. I tore up my car. Oh my God, there's no way. So then I go outside. I'm checking around in bushes and shit, y'all. Now, I live in a country part, y'all, of my town. So there's wildlife, skunks, possums, squirrels, like birds I've never seen in the city. So I'm like, and it's nighttime. So bitch, I'm like, girl, I'm about to get attacked by one of these wild animals because I'm gonna start somebody's nest. So I'm going around, I'm looking around, y'all, looking around. Couldn't find it. My doofus ass. I'm like, girl, sit down and think about where the fuck that phone is. Woo, I'm so smart. Bitch, I sit down and I'm just like, phone. And I'm saying my little prayer to one of my saints. And I'm just like, okay, first thing pop up. Okay, it's in the living room. Oh, I didn't check behind there. So I'm checking and it's not there, but I found something else. It was not there though, but I did find something else. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of odd. Why would I even put it there anyway? Okay, bam. Oh, check there. Go check. I got a closet in the bathroom. Check there. Didn't find that, but I did find something else. So I'm like, okay, let me go and get this because obviously I came here for a reason. So I'm like, where in the fuck could it be at? Because I know that I went there. But that whole week, like the week before I went, I was everywhere. And I had it. I know I fucking had it when I came back. I had the bright idea to lift up one of my pillows, scoop the mattress down, and the phone is going to be right there. So I said, that's not, no, because I tore up the room. There's no fucking way. Bitch, please. Move the pillow. Scoot the mattress back. My bed frame is made out of steel and there's little cracks in it. Start shuffling right there. The phone is hella thin. Shuffle right there, bitch. The phone is right there. I'm like, what the fuck? I was so stupid, y'all. I tore up my room. I tore up my whole house, actually. Good thing about it is I threw away a lot of shit, organized the shit, and found some shit and possibly lose that fucking phone. I said, girl, like, I was just going to say, this is why I'm not traveling for a long time, because I'm always fucking losing something when I travel. But I didn't lose it. Thank God. Well, girl, I said, oh my God, y'all. So I'm very, very happy about that, y'all, because I literally was looking for that phone for about 4 or 5 days. I kid y'all not. It's, 4 or 5 days. I was like, oh my God, I'm not seeing that phone. Where the fuck is that phone at? Oh my God, it's probably in there. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Let me call around. Trying to trace my steps back. And then Google will also show you your trails and shit. Like, it'll show you. So it showed me at my house at this time. It showed me at my house at this time. Then it showed, were you here? Were you here? Then it showed me going here. Then it showed that I'm just like, so it could be at any one of these 27 places that I've been through that day. That day, I went to 21 different places. Well, yeah, about 21 different places. Possibly 27, because it did show like question marks and shit, but I don't know where they got that from. But I said, girl, bye. So anyway, I found my phone. But anyway, bye everybody. I gotta go, honey. Thank you all for stopping by here, honey. Love and light to you all, honey. I wish you guys all the best for spiritual endeavors, honey. Yes, honey. Spirituality is so beautiful, God. Everything's spiritual. I'm telling you, it's all so beautiful. Bitch, I'm motherfucking hungry, bitch, y'all. I feel my stomach going, even though they say coffee is a meal. They say coffee is a meal. I need some solid, honey. Anyway, see y'all later, honey. Next video. Like I said, we're going to come out with something probably this week or next week. I got to do my meditation class. I got to get back to you guys for those who email me. I know what they're asking for. But possibly it'll be every Friday. So if I am going to do my little weekly thing, I will let you guys know by Friday. And we'll just jump straight into it. There's so much I want to talk about. There's so much we can do. Y'all, like, there's so much that we experienced when we were down there in AZ. Spiritual stuff was coming up. Physical stuff was coming up. I had so many ideas about stuff. I told you guys, you know, energy and all that good stuff. Like, I want to do something, which I'm not going to put out here yet. I want to do something with you guys that's going to have measurements. Oh, that's it. Measurements. So you could see what it is, bruh. Ooh, I'm getting the chills right now. Come on, Spirit. Ow. God, honey. Let me go, honey. You ready? Come on there, Olivia. I know that side, honey. Come on, honey. I'm in rock. Come on, Jay. I barely watched the video. I went running. I know that's how you always barely running, honey. Ow. So listen, y'all. Friday, like you said, there's some things I want to touch on. Spiritually, of course. Spiritually. And I want to make that a for sure thing. Once a week, I can give you guys once a week. You know, because right now there's a lot of things that we're working on behind the scenes and we're preparing for, because you guys know I am relocating, and I'm excited about that. But anywho, thank you guys stop by here. Thank you guys for coming back. Amir, for commenting. Amir, J2 Funny, Epex, all you people, honey. TC, Tanya, honey, it's good seeing you, Tanya. We better see you. Julie, Joey, Tritonic, Mina. Okay, I do that for Tritonic, honey. Jaleo, hey Jaleo, honey, yes, honey. And like I said, I'm gonna see y'all later, honey. And shout out to the girl for IG who sent me that Cash App, y'all. You know, I did an IG, y'all. I don't know why. Maybe this is Spirit telling me going to get the money. I don't know. But I did an IG live, y'all. And I talked about something. And I don't even know why, but I got on, I was talking about this experience, and I ended up deleting that video, right? But this person messaged me, was like, what is your Cash App? I want to send you something for you sharing something with me. And I was like, I was just talking. I didn't do nothing. Give her the Cash App, and she sent me some tea, y'all. And I was like, oh my God. So I'm very appreciative of that, honey. Because you know we don't ask for that, girl. We work for what we want. I'm about that life. Okay, I'm about getting my money from the bud. I'm about spending and working and twirling and getting my money, honey. I'm not about no handouts. Don't hand me shit. Now, donations are cute. Don't stop that. Come on, Larry and Rico. Don't you stop that. Ow. Don't y'all stop. I'm just saying, I'm not about handouts. You know, I'm about definitely working for what it is that I need. But anyway, Y'all let me go. They trying to blow up my phone, honey. I put that bitch on vibrate, honey. She mad right now. Look at her. Look at her. Look. She been texting me all damn day. Look at this bitch. Hey, hey, hi. What you doing? Hello, hello, bitch. Okay, period, honey. Bye, y'all. See y'all next time, honey. Listen, the bed will be made up the next time. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry about the bed, honey. We stop by here to do a little. Thank you, guys. Bye, everybody.